Yeah,
hope
live
can-
now.
I
We're
hope
live
y'all
and
can
we're
get me to
looking
do all
sexy,
my smart
everybody.
shit Early? Yeah. I hope you all can make me do my smart shit early so that I can just die from overheating afterwards and not have to worry about it.
Wait, I'm only 200 years old? I thought I was 3.
300, that much.
Most
Wait.
people
Oh my
want
god,
to be
girl, you're only on your
older.
you're only
No, 'cause
on your
it's-
third century?
But I'm
What?
still old. But no, because I just calculated. Because I revisited my work of Satine's
Oh,
backstory.
300 ba yung sinabi mo?
It's 7. I was wait. I was born in 1774.
1800s. Yeah, 1800. The 774. Tapos you turned 1800s. It was around the era. Oh no, 200 ka lang. No.
250.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're
249. Yeah.
You're still older than
Oh my
the
god,
rest of
girl,
us.
you're like still only in your first century. What is it?
Imagine being, but still, compared to everybody here, imagine being 200.
Yeah, such a granny.
Yeah, imagine being
Out there. Okay.
No one.
but-
Hey, no one knows how old I am. I might just be 1,000 years old. We don't know.
Dun, dun, dun. But yes, hello, welcome everyone to Secrets and Stakes. We are already on our 5th session. Amazingly, we're still going. How? Like, actually, so a lot of people are saying, "Wow, you're still going. You're still running." Huh? Yes, somehow. And then I appreciate the gang that continues to go through this really interesting storyline in New Orleans. I'd love to give the floor to the people. When we got back, there was a little bit of scuff. We ignored the scuff, hopefully. A certain someone who's manning the stream didn't keep the first like 10 minutes of scuff because that was really sad. But God damn it! Yes. We are gonna give the floor to first Ollie, who was actually the focus of the court hearing for the most part. So feel free to give the recap, and then we'll have Adriana take lead after you. But let's see Ollie's POV of the session 4, red-handed. Episode. Ollie.
It all starts with a muffled scream, with a muffled screaming from the trunk, before Ollie is finally unbound, ungagged, everything, unclothed, and undirtied. We then transition into the actual court hearing, which felt more like a cult gathering, because of course it would. Oleander Marquez has been deemed, well, they don't care what he is, guilty or not. What matters is his immediate execution or further hearing about his case shall be put on hold. But
Yes.
while that was happening, a certain person that Ollie thought was a friend seems to have gone missing, unnoticed by everyone in all of the chaos that is, well, speaking as Ollie, yeah, I blame Nico for the chaos.
No. It was chaos in your favor, you know.
Yeah, now amazingly enough, Ollie has gotten a new mommy. And a bratty-ish sister figure, I think.
At least this mommy does want to be called mommy, in comparison to someone else's mommy.
That's
Who doesn't?
about it for Ollie's POV, but yeah.
No, she just doesn't want to be called mom. We can talk about the mommy part.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Ollie. We shall return you to the trunk. I mean, whichever. Yes. Stay there for now and give the floor to the lioness, Lady Adriana. If you're ready to give a little bit of the recap from last session, we got Demon Childer's POV. What about you?
Where do I even begin?
Can we get a
Can we get a what?
A what? No, no.
Can we
Can I
get
get a Hoya?
Oh yeah! We lost the cat. Okay. Where does Adriana even be?
Can we get a roar?
Oh! Miri There we go. You get that for free. So a lot has happened after everything at the bridge and all the talks in the car. We finally get to Vampire Court. I spoke with Charlotte before going in. Told her about the situation that was going on because, you know, it was Charlotte that told me to spare the kid, bring him alive. Maybe he can be reformed. He's just a kid, you know. He has nobody to guide him. Whatever. I was given my orders by my sire, and if this is going to speed things along, then why not? So I bring the child alive in the trunk, and Charlotte takes all responsibility for him. And then I bring up this issue with another childer, this Samus Tungsten, causing all of that havoc on the bridge. And needless to say, the court was not happy about human lives being taken. So that naturally, the sire has to take responsibility. And boy, oh boy, did he take responsibility. The sweet look on Skylar's face. Oh, if I could paint a picture, it would be so worth it. Masterpiece in my private collection. Morrison is going to die. And then, of course, there was the issue with the gangs. Luckily, my little skin bag, my little Vernon, took care of Jean-Louis for me, brought him to my theater. The man is so old school that he believed that Samus sold his soul to the devil for extra power to live forever. Funny, one of the first things about the devils that I've heard in quite a long time would almost be believable if Samus was a Salubri himself, but he is not. That I know for sure. So, in the interest of preserving the masquerade, I took care of that. The phone is with me. Jean-Louis is no more. And I ended my night with a lot of hot, steamy sex.
Let's go third or yes, very good. That's the way to end it.
Amen.
So, thank you so much, Adrian.
Better than how I ended my night, damn it!
Yeah, how you ended your night was just on a sour note.
Sorry.
Tired of wanting to get home.
Exactly. So, we're gonna start the night now. So, just a little fun thing. I looked up the holidays for New Orleans. And it just so happens that June 10th, Saturday, this night, is called the Sacred Heart Day. They're very much really deep into the Catholic stuff. So, it is Sacred Heart Day, Saturday. It is a new night for everyone. And, we can move the scene over real quick to Nico and Samus. Where exactly? I forgot if you brought him to downtown or a different place.
I brought him to my house, not my base. So at New Park Avenue.
That's in the French Quarter.
I think so. Yeah, I
Like
forget
you're not
100% exactly where it is. I remember that I gave you an actual exact location.
I know,
And
which
I'm
I
not gonna
do
put it on
not have.
stream.
I do not have.
I can look that up for you real quick.
I
Uh,
just gonna stick
but yeah, it's fine.
Just imagine it's your location.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think the very first thing is Nico waking up pretty early and finding out that his bed is covered in blood,
Yes.
which is lovely.
Yes, you
Fun.
do awaken. You do awaken. You incur. Yes. How extensive is this? Can you paint us a picture? Paint us a very bloody picture of how Nico wakes up. And
Oh
where
no,
did you
I'm
find
bleeding.
yourself? Where did
I guess it's that time of the month. Oh.
Dear God.
Why is there so
no.
much blood?
No, see,
Hey!
no, see, there is this funky little thing that Nico has relating to perhaps the way he was turned or something else more insidious, more ancient, that causes him to have some problems when he gets a little bit too hungry. As these 5 large star-like gashes open up on the front of his head, on his forehead, almost like a crown, and almost like the wounds that would be left behind if someone was crucified. Like, on his hands and on his feet, there's these large open wounds. All of them are now profusely bleeding, covering most of his face in blood, mostly just barely keeping a little bit of like unblooded area around the eyes that now stare forward and just utter like both a deep depraved hunger and just frustration and like I didn't want to have to deal with this right now, like shit. There's a very strange mix of emotions there as Nico eventually just gets out of bed, looks at the fucking mess that he's left behind there already, sighs, and listens for a moment to hear if Samus is already awake or not.
Samus would be awake roughly midday.
Yeah. Just for declaration, since you guys did a full rest, any sort of like superficial and lethal gets healed. You guys are good. Because you guys took a night's rest. Cass would have had suffered because she had to stay up in the day. So, you guys are good. You guys healed. Any sort of injuries you have from the previous night gets removed. But yes, where exactly is Samus placed in this house of yours? Nico? Did you give him his own room? Is he in a couch?
He had a room. He had a room at the attic. He had a perfectly functioning bed that he decided to not sleep in.
Okay.
But I did give him one, so he can't fault me for that. There's a guest room in the attic that I gave him access to. Shutters to make sure that the room was blinded and dark.
Okay. I will need Samus to roll for a wits and awareness, and a little bit of resolve composure roll for for Nico. Just for the fact that the mix of emotions. See how well you're, composed in this situation with your.
Wits and awareness first, or?
First the resolve, and then the wits and awareness.
So just composure and resolve, or just resolve?
Oh no, resolve for Nico. Nico will roll for resolve and composure, and then you roll for wits and awareness.
Okay. So I roll wits and awareness.
Mm-hmm. And Nico rolls for resolve composure. Oh. Yeah, you're fine. Like, you're fine. This isn't the first rodeo. You've gone through this before. Yeah, this is like, yeah. It'll be shocking for some people, but for Samus, there's the smell of really strong iron in the air. Like, the smell of blood, and it smells like blood. Why is there blood? That's the
It
thing.
smells strangely good.
Yes. It's a good smell.
Alluring in a way. For sure not in the way you'd expect it, but maybe that's just a vampire thing. Who knows? It's all new to you.
Yeah, it's probably the vampire thing, and probably with the amount of blood that you could be bringing in, it's just avoid it for now.
So how are you dealing
Yeah.
with your little bleed session?
Do we add one
Uh,
hunger as well?
Yes, whenever you wake up, it's immediately one.
It's technically a rouse check, not immediately the hunger.
Really?
Did not know.
Like, we can do immediately a hunger if you like. That's all fine with me, but as the dedicated rules guy, I was like, you want to know? It's technically a rouse check.
Yeah. We can,
So
we
do
can
I-
roll. You can roll
Yeah.
for a rouse check if you want, but generally the wake up thing, I know it's an immediate, and then rouse checks for everything else. But go ahead.
Do I hear Samus still upstairs in his room, or do I hear you downstairs instead?
You'd probably
Has
just hear him walk about, but he's not touching anything. He's just moving his legs, and just he's keeping himself
Okay.
on the move, but he's not, because it is your place. He's not disturbing anything, and he's keeping clear of your room.
Okay. So Nico knows that trying to bandage it wouldn't help. So I think Nico would just walk down. Actually, he'll stay in his room for a few minutes, quickly grabbing a notebook and writing some things down. Probably at this point actually using his own blood as ink, because I've got plenty of it anyway going around right now, so I might as well.
Oh my god.
just dip the pen in your own hand, and it's like da-da-da-da-da.
Try not to splash too much blood everywhere on the book.
Yeah. It's like, why look for ink when you just have an endless supply in your hands? And a little bit later, we'll go down and just the book in hand, and just first we'll wait if there's got to be any kind of reaction to what he looks like. And otherwise, yeah. I mean, how does Samus react to me walking down like this?
Isn't he in the attic?
As I said, he's moving about, keeping his legs moving if it's the middle of the day, because he doesn't. Because he's
It's night.
It's night?
Yeah, you guys wake up just as the sun sets. That's usually
Like, you woke up before me, but when I'm awake, it is night.
Yeah.
It is very difficult for vampires to wake up during the day.
Yeah, you could wake up in the 5 p.m. or 4 a.m. There's sun's going down kind of.
Yeah. But as I said, Samus would have woken up a little bit earlier because he's used to very small rests. And he's just been moving about, so seeing Nico come down, just full of blood. Did you get into a fight with one of the things outside? Well, the ones that appeared.
Oh, well, if that happened, I would have had to fight them while I was asleep. No, this is just a me thing. That's fine. I'm gonna go take care of this, get us some breakfast. Why don't you read through this first? And he kind of just puts the book on the table. Being as careful as possible not to get a bunch of blood on it. And yeah. Then do I risk making another rouse check to use obfuscate?
I mean, if you're at 4 hunger or something like that, then if you fail it.
I am.
Brandy's gonna be interesting with just Samus there.
So we asked
Well,
him
this is the
to-
great thing. It is night, and we're at the park, so there's undoubtedly a hobo to find somewhere near south of my home. So, that is a part of the plan. Ah, fuck it. Nothing risked, nothing gained. As Nico gets out of Samus's sight first, just in case things go wrong. Gets to the garage. Kinda like, slightly opens up the garage, and then just tries to focus. Breathe in, breathe out. Try and keep control. And try and use obfuscate to make himself unseen for a little bit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh!
Well, I would like to ride the wave.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna
Fuck.
try and resist this. I am just gonna go with it. Ride this wave and just go invisible and find the nearest fucking hobo I find and just drain the fucker.
In this particular neighborhood that you chose, it's a residential, right? It's kind of like a suburb of sorts? Or is it
It
still...
is right next to the largest park in New Orleans that I could find, essentially.
Okay. So,
Like right across it.
can you make a quick frenzy roll real quick? Because I actually want to switch who your victim's going to be. Just real quick. If that's okay. See how well you're able to...
Hold on. My willpower is 7. Not 5. My humanity is 5. No modifiers.
You're fine. Like, oh, okay, you get to pick a hobo. I was like, I want to switch it up. No, okay. So, the beast in you wants to grab the businessman that was on the phone, that was rushing through the park. But your eyes flick towards the hobo, like, okay. Like, you feel that, oh yeah, that guy's tasty, but, oh, okay. There's a hobo there. You want to save red hobo.
Tasty. It'd be so tasty.
Yeah, he was in the middle of a conversation, just like a heated. You can hear this guy reeks of corporate when he was just passing by the park, and then you managed to get the hobo get fed. With your hunger, you unfortunately drained him, and too much. Like he's more of a husk now. And where do you put the body?
Well, that is a good question.
does he think of that in his frenzy?
I'm not in a frenzy anymore now.
No, he
Oh,
saved.
right.
He saved for this one round, so it's like, and he gets removed too for feeding full. God.
Feeding full is just removing all of them.
For one body?
Yep.
Surprisingly, yes, that's in the books.
Okay.
Unless you get a higher blood potency, then it starts getting difficult.
Okay, for mortals, it's a full heal. What do you do with the body?
What do I do with the body? That's a good question. Well,
To the left,
I'm
to
sure
the
there's a lake.
left. Drag the body to the left.
I'm sure there's a lake nearby. I'm sure there's a lake nearby. And I need a shower anyway, because I still have all this blood on me.
That is true.
So I think I'll take a quick dive in the pond. Take this body with me.
Wait, hold on.
I don't need to breathe, so that's easy. Stay in the
Is
water
it-
for a little while.
Wait.
Dig him underneath the
The
lake.
pond in the park?
Yeah.
God damn it.
The pond in a public park at 6 p.m. Okay.
I can go in there. I can go in there with obfuscate on. Just drag the little body with me. I don't have to come up for a little while.
Does the obfuscate affect the body?
No, I'll still have to be careful about it.
Can you make a
But I can make it at
dexterity
least seem.
on- Can you make a
I can at least from a
dexterity?
distance make it seem like it's just a dumb hobo that jumped into the water.
You're gonna fucking
The main
flip
thing
it.
is, The main thing is from anyone at a distance, it will look like a single body went into the water, and later a single body went out of the water.
No, it's just like, I hope you understand. A public park with a pond. A public park. Okay, just roll.
I'm sure there's a nice lake there. I can find a
This is
place
not-
where it's easy to get
You're
in.
not your suburb. It's not always like I'm assuming it's not you're a bayou, from the looks of it. You are surrounded by the Mississippi River, yes, but
You
this
forget
particular-
how big public parks in America are.
yes, and how public it is. That's why I'm like
Yes, which is fine.
You're
People are
puppeteering.
busy kissing each other and being dumb.
Just make a wits and stealth roll, please.
Wits and stuff? Oh, okay. You said dexterity first, so I'd already almost put dexterity in.
My brain just can't.
There you go.
Okay, you have a firm belief no mortal is taking notice of you puppeteering a dead corpse of a hobo into a pond. As far as your confidence states and dictates, no one is noticing this hobo just hobbling about. This husk of a hobo just making it to a pond.
And you just have some person like Samus who's just really aware about everything and just that's normal.
It's fine. His plan is that it's fine to be seen. Prefers to not be seen, but if he gets seen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so I don't need a brief, so I just very quickly swim down as far as possible and just half dig this corpse underneath so it won't come floating up again. And just like shove it under the lake bed.
You have aspects, right?
Yes.
Can you make a roll of sense the unseen, please?
There's just like this one noss in there, just like, hi.
What are you doing? This is my morning bath. Like, bitch, this is also my morning bath.
Okay. That's 2 successes. You know someone's watching.
Well, if something can be watching this, then it's fine, because they don't have to care about this. It's just to make sure that the mortals don't know. So yeah, I keep shoving.
Yep. I will say, you do see a reflection of a lens of a phone cam. That's about it. There's like just a little bit of that sheen. You're aware you're being documented for the most part.
Underwater? Wow.
It's a really good camera.
No,
Really
not
good
underwater. It's for en route. You still have to walk into the park to the pond, puppeteering a corpse. It's not immediate pond right away. There's still a walkway. So that's what you noticed on the walk en route and getting into the water.
Sure. Once the corpse is nice and stuck, I'll at that point kind of like make my way out of the pond. I won't have obfuscate on for this. I'll still like at first try and make it seem like see if I can make sure that I don't get seen, but if I do get seen, I'm just playing it off like I'm some drunk ass dude who had a party too early in the day and just fell into the lake and had some trouble getting out and just kind of like walk away.
Ooh, you can roll for a subterfuge for that. I forgot what attribute. I think wits and because you're acting on the spot, but wits and subterfuge.
So many 9s, but only 1 10. God damn it.
But it's good. It's good. It manages to get, as far as people know, somebody fell into the river. There were a couple of heads that turned. Here, there was a bit of sludge. You get out, they just think you're like a local drunk that got into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Crawling themselves out. They just look away. Well, with the body that came in, it all the more because it's a hobo. So it's like hobo just fell into the water.
Hobo tried water, hobo got out, nothing to worry about. This is just New Orleans.
So you know that someone unseen saw you, and there's a shiny lens, so, like the they call that the refraction of a light. That's about it.
Do you remember, give or take, where that was?
In the park, across. Like, they would need a good distance. I mean, like, not too much of a distance. They would still need to get a bit close again, or whatever it is. Did Samus follow Nico? Or did you stay in the house?
No, he told me to read, and I'm reading the book right now.
Out of character, I actually gave him like a little write down on the basics of the masquerade and shit.
Oh. Nice.
I'll give it a quick look to see if I can find any evidence or like tracks or whatever of who this person was that took photographic evidence of me. But I won't worry about it too much right now.
You can do a quick, like, you're just looking for tracks or some sort of, like, what exact kindred is this? Like a telltale? Is that what you're trying to pick up on?
Yeah. Or even better, if I can find traces that I can follow, that would be even better, but I'm not putting too much effort into it. It's just like, it was just a rough morning. We all have our mornings sometimes.
I would not, unfortunately, if it's not something you're putting really too much effort on, it's just, you know, well, you don't even need an occult roll or politics roll for this. You know how Nazis work. They're very good at hiding. Yeah. The thing is, why is there a Nos tailing you now, is the question.
Oh, I know why. Someone's trying to get dirt on me. But this is not going to be enough. And they know that. I'll on my way home, let's see. Samus probably needs to eat as well.
So are we doing rouse checks for the hunger in the mornings, or just hunger every time we wake up?
Generally, because my mind's still up on the older end.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Table rule, I want to make it a table rule that when you wake up, you immediately get hunger. But at the same time, if we're gonna follow through B5 rules, and you know, our lovely rules lawyer graciously sent a screenshot about it, I will respect that rule. And
I'm not a rules lawyer, a rules advisor.
It's your table of rules, so
I don't mind either way.
It's fine.
Neither do I.
I will have because we're doing P5, so it might as well. They're gonna be like, it's not P5. I know it's PDR, but we're just gonna roll. We're just gonna roll for it from here on out. Because I do have to be very accepting of the new changes in the system, begrudgingly. Like old noises, so we gotta.
I think on my way home, I'll probably find some hobo or someone else that's like, hey, you want to earn a quick buck? Come over to that place in like 15 minutes.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
And just go home, wait for that person to arrive, and just like invite them in. And it's like, well, Samus, here's breakfast if you want it, and then I'll just make him forget. Send him out.
Okay, for that, you do have persuasion. Can you do a quick Can you just do a quick charisma and persuasion for me? You know.
Sure. Nice of you to choose like the worst options I have out of all of my fucking options in charisma. Like I am a charismatic beast, but you specifically choose the only option, give or take, in which I'll only have 3. Thank you.
Don't,
the only availability.
don't worry, my persuasion is 0.
Oh yeah, you managed to. There's this guy who's pushing a shopping cart. He's like, "Hello, what? Money? Well, don't mind if I do." And then like he makes sniffing noises, and it seems very happy, sanguine
Just-
even.
Just wait like 15-20 minutes. And come to that address. I'll open the door. Give you some extra money.
You want me to go now? I'll go now. There's one.
No, wait a bit. I want you to wait a bit.
You want me to wait a bit?
Yeah. You know what? Can you count to 1,000?
Do we go for Mississippi? Do we go for Mississippi? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Starts counting. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi.
And he just goes home.
If you want to do that, tell him to count to 900 Mississippis.
And then
900 Mississippis, right?
9 Mississippi's got you.
900.
9. And you give me 100, right? Mississippi. You're talking to someone who's had like crack in their system, so you really can't.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
You go find the large tree on the other side of the park, tap that tree, and then come back to the apartment, alright?
Tap that tree? You want me to tap
Yeah.
that tree? Oh, I'm not
Tap.
into that. I usually tap it. You know what I'm saying? He shows his teeth, like there's gaps and like there's a blackened tooth. Like,
I'll double the money.
so you want me to hump that tree? All right, I'll do it. This goes back. It's a public indecency, man. This is just calling myself.
It's like he's just like beyond caring. It's like just do it, dude. It's fine. You just like as long as it gets him to like take at least 15 minutes to get to my house that way.
Here's the funny part. When he got in, and then he started, you can hear like, hey, somebody just told me they're gonna give me money if I was starting to hump that tree. Hey, officer, I did nothing. They told me to hump the tree. This isn't public indecency. I was just following for the money. This is a job right here. You're taking me.
Forget.
Like you're just hearing the commotion as you're walking away. He's so loud that even from a distance, as you're in the other, you're hearing him from the park. He got reprimanded by an officer because he put down his pants and started humping the tree.
God fucking damn it.
I swear
like-
to God. All right then. We'll do it the normal way.
So, like,
And,
yeah.
and then while I'm on my way home, just like annoyed out of my fucking mind, I take the like old brick phone that I have that can survive nearly anything that is completely like untraceable in most of the ways that it can be.
Ah,
and just
the
like
Nokia
call
phone.
up one of my the Nokia phone essentially, and just like shake off some of the water. It's like, it's fine, it's a Nokia, it can do anything.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
And then just call one of my contacts in the underground. Just like, I need a body. Just deliver it
Live?
over in this neighborhood. It's
Live?
fine, don't worry about it. Just get someone,
Dead or alive?
preferably alive.
Okay, good. Oh, you're in luck. Someone was we're trying to get rid of somebody.
Good.
We'll send it your way.
Good. I'll send you a location.
We'll wait.
And just send them like a location of a nicely out of view of anything public, like little alleyway or whatever, where it can be dropped in. We'll
Yeah.
go get it later.
You wait about like do you go back home first or do you wait 15 minutes? 'Cause
I'll
they
go
do
back
take-
home first. I'll go take Samus to the alleyway for him to get his breakfast.
Okay.
So we can have a little talk first if he wants to. But I'm first gonna get dried off, take an actual shower, and get some new proper clothes on.
Samus just sees you like a couple of like this is a half an hour. By the time you come back, you're dripping, you're soaking. There's like the indentations of like blood on your clothes, like yeah, dripping hair and everything. Yeah.
The book had fresh blood in
And
it,
some,
didn't it?
and somehow still surprisingly sexy with these wet clothes.
Yes, of course. It's wet clothes. It's sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just questioning, like, whilst we were out, like, was the book like just fresh blood? That right after you woke up,
Mostly, yeah.
Samus probably would have tried some.
Oh, you licked it. Why are you making?
I'll leave the consequences of that over to the story.
Oh my god!
Like, it's probably not enough for anything, but it's just like you've literally dripped onto a fucking book, and like
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't know if it's all your blood or some other person's blood on top.
You fucking licked it. I can't. Okay.
I mean, it just did smell real good.
Like it's on his hand, so it's like he probably just lick it off his hand.
Can you make a quick wits resolve check? Yeah.
It's resolve.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh!
damn! That is a
That's gonna
crit.
be fun. That is
But that's a
That's
messy
a messy
crit.
crit.
yeah.
That's a messy crit. Oh boy!
Ooh.
What are my consequences?
This is gonna be a fun thing.
Look,
I'm getting my bodyguard anyway.
You can hear. You can hear someone's internal thoughts if they tap into a certain channel, and you're hearing someone humming and the sounds of a shower.
This would have been like before he came back.
Yeah.
Unless,
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, ew. Fuck.
And a little bit later, you hear, Ricky, please don't open the channel when you're fucking taking a shower.
Oh, but you were there. I didn't know. I was in the middle of a conversation with someone. I thought, leave the channel. We're having a private, kind of private thing.
God.
You know what I mean?
Shoot.
There's gonna be sounds here, and then you're hearing another sound of someone else. Like, oh yes, Daddy, yes. Like, oh, we're having a moment. We're having a moment. Let us
Watch
have
out for
this-
Skylar. And then just cuts up the mouth channel.
What? Oh. Simon, you're still hearing two sounds of two dudes now. It's just showers and weird moaning noises in your head.
And that's when the door opens and I walk in.
It's still on in your head. Oh my god. But you're fine. You don't suffer any effects other than having access to the mouth channel. Congratulations. Just for explaining to the player, you have access to the Malkavian channel. And your inner beast is attuned to it for the time.
For how long? Like, it was only a small amount, but
Until the
no,
next time you feed, which is gonna be soon.
Yeah,
Right.
until you feed. So you're just gonna be hearing Ricky having a moment with another person that you don't
Oh,
know.
poor boy. You haven't learned how to tune it out yet.
You don't know how to turn it out yet. It's just on there.
it's
like-
What does Samus's face look like when I come in all drenched and semi-bloody and I'm just looking at you and like...
Well,
Like-
yeah, how's Samus reacting to this? There's something in your head. You're just hearing that.
he's just like fingers pinching the bridge of his nose, just like, and then he just looks at you, just, the fuck is going on with my head?
How would I know? I'm not in it. A lot, probably. It's supposed to be Brua.
Hello,
Probably,
hello, is
Gangrels.
someone here? And then you hear from Samus's head inside Samus. Hello, hello, Nico. We told you to leave. We're having a moment. Wait.
Some guy, Ricky.
Let me make a composure check.
What is it? What is it, Nico? Who's this? Wait. Someone from moaning, like, stop moaning, stop moaning. Who's this? Who's this? Can you make, while you're making a, composure check, can you do a quick wits and resolve, as someone's trying to pick at your brain right now while you have access to it? Can you... No, it's just like he's sifting. You can feel like your brain's being sifted with who the fuck are you?
Oh no!
Another secret! My God, this man!
It's like the instinct, the defense mechanism. Like you don't want anyone in your head.
Do I accidentally
Like-
get in his head? Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
You kind of like no. You find yourself you're in his peripheral. Like your eyes are on his like vision. And, like, you're seeing tiles of the bathroom, water running, his hand on his... We're tagged a certain way, right? So it's like, oh, shit, like, oh, you're in here. Wait. And then, like, it sifts again to, like, a memory of, like, a location where you're seeing multiple warehouses and a lot of people bound. And then it sifts back to, like, you in the shower, and then back in the present where you're facing Nico.
Can Ricky make me a save against dementation? Just one pang of, like getting, like, once I start noticing what's going on, I immediately get back into the Malkavian channel, and it's just like, Ricky? And just fire the, like, psychic arrow at this fucker, just like...
Yeah, you can do that, Do it.
Let's see what he needs to roll to get away from it. Manipulation versus dominate. That I need to roll against him. Okay.
Okay, I'll roll.
And he gets to do composure plus intelligence.
Oh no, he failed. He got a 2.
Just this very quick, which actually means that you're getting hit by this too, Vetra, since you're in his brain right now.
Fuck.
No.
So what do I have to roll again?
Intelligence, composure intelligence.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
Oh no. Fight stuff. But no,
So you take 2 superficial will damage.
Ah! It's like you feel yourself jolted out of like, cause like it was like a bitch slap or whichever. Like
Ricky,
psychic-
stop this.
It wasn't my
Get out.
fault. How did you
Get
get
out.
here?
Get out!
How did you get here?
Get out!
Fine, I'm
Cut it
switching
off.
another channel. I'm cutting up. There's silence now in Samus's head, like silence, beautiful silence.
No more weird sex sounds in the morning.
Yeah, no more weird things. No more moments. No more having moments. Yeah, you're also forever burned with the memory that Ricky probably had a pineapple with him in his hand. We don't question it. It just happens. So, just those memories and whatever it is you saw in some kind of warehouse with a bunch of bodies. Yeah, humans. They were alive, by the way. They're just bound. But, yeah, you're back to yourself. You will not suffer any further, trippiness. You still have access to the mouth channel until you feed. But, yeah, you just had that experience. Welcome. This is what's playing a mouth like. I mean, what? No? What are you talking about? Anyways.
And I wonder why we're all insane. We're all connected to Ricky, that's why.
There's silence now. How's Samus in all this?
I mean, It's not the worst he's fucking seen, but just having someone's speaking into his own head and everything like that. Not the... It was the first time that something like that has happened, and probably a little dizzy on it because his mind was probably focused on a bit of both.
Nico just looks at Samus, kind of like being taken aback by that, and it's just like, please forget.
I'll definitely forget.
Also, I forgot I need to make a rouse check for dementation, so I have 1 hunger now. And for the cloud memory, you get to make... Let's see, what was the check that you were allowed to make against this?
A check though is
You get to make a witch resolve. I need to make a charisma dominate to make you
this is
forget
her
about all
forgetting
this.
memories. This is just forgetting memories.
He just wants you to forget about being connected to this Malkavian channel, because that's a lot of information you should not have about a lot of people that should not be Malkavians.
Remember,
Please just forget.
He doesn't know what Malkavians really are.
I know, which makes it worse, because that means you can blab.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay.
Just by 1.
I'm fine with this forgetting thing.
Okay. So, the past few 10 minutes, you have no idea what happened.
So it's probably back to the time where I just licked the blood just before, and it's like...
Yeah, but now just with more of a headache.
Yeah, and then you look up and see Nico dripping and fresh from the park.
Did you go for a swim?
Well, I had to get rid of the blood somehow. Couldn't really walk around like that. I'll just play it up as a drunk hobo or something. I'll have a meal for you in half an hour. You can ask any questions after I come out of the shower if you have any. And
Alright.
just walks up the stairs.
I think I'm fine with that sort of forgetful lookingness.
You got to experience Ricky. Oh, it's beautiful.
Honestly, fucking hilarious.
I think
Thank you.
Samus would be... If Samus would somehow be capable of knowing that he's forgotten that, he'd be glad that he's forgotten that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, after that, I'll just say, for expediting the next scene, you do finish your shower, you do get prepared, and you do get the message from your underground contacts that your food is there. No questions, no names. They just said, it's alive, you can drain it, doesn't matter, it's supposed to be dead.
So yeah, I think we're standing in the alleyway at that point.
Yes. You see your
and-
contact is wearing like a beanie, like a windbreaker jacket, and he's holding somebody with a bag on his head, like shifting around. It's like he knows he's dying.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell the contact that we'll take care of this. You doesn't have to stay here for it.
Yeah. Then drops it off. They walk away. There's a whistling. They also play like a very loud radio just to mask any sounds, just to buy a bit time to get distractions. Like he knows the usual.
Mm-hmm. Samus, show me your teeth.
He just like opens his mouth a bit, just sort of.
So, is he Finnblood with full-on fangs, or is he Finnblood with baby teeth?
Oh.
I want to say baby teeth.
Then again, like he did train one of the guys you had in your trunk. Remember?
Yeah, but you know,
Hmm.
it's baby teeth. It's still functionable, but it's, you know, it's not normal like full-fledged like Viper Nosferatu kind of teeth. You know what I'm saying? Still teeth.
It is not the trait baby teeth where you literally can't feed. It's just yours are still growing in. It
Yeah.
makes it a little bit more difficult. You'll get there. But it was mostly for him checking, some Duskborn are incapable of feeding the normal way. So it's like, okay. Well, my suggestion to you, train him fully. Get this over with. You're gonna have to do it one day. Better know what it feels like. Better know what you're in for.
I'm assuming
Get rid of your hunger.
I'm assuming don't ask questions on why he's meant to be dead.
Of course, you've lived in the underworld.
Yeah.
He's gonna be dead anyway. Might as well get a meal out of it.
Yeah. So Samus will just walk up, try and do what he did the last time with the person that was in the trunk.
Yep. He's very generally jumpy. Of course, and he can tell that he's got a tape over his mouth, over the bag, so he's making muffled noises.
If he makes it too difficult, I snap his neck.
He's just struggling, he knows he's gonna die. It's a flailing man's last throes of oh shit, I don't want to die kind of movement.
Yeah.
But you do by
now. For both Samus and for our storyteller, this is someone that I would have been given for food, so this is probably someone of the phlegmatic resonance.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I'll expect Sweetie in this.
So I did say he was scared. So he's a melancholic. He died.
Okay.
Scared, so he's a melancholic. He'd have He died scared, so I'll put it at that.
But you get to remove all your hunger.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while it lasts. The only way to really get rid of the hunger for a little bit.
Where do you put
is,
the body?
Oh, that's probably been taken care of already with the surface. That is just, there's a dumpster nearby. We'll just dump him in there, and half an hour later or something, someone will come to pick up the corpse and
Yeah.
it has been taken care of that this dumpster is going to be taken away by cleaning services.
Yes, cleaning services. Wink,
Yes.
wink. Yeah. So you're clear now.
This one isn't so impromptu as the one in the fucking park was, so this one is actually being taken care of.
Yeah. So you drained. You didn't get to see his face because it was back, so that was good. But
Yeah,
you would
so-
have access to obfuscate for this one.
Obfuscate?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look at what obfuscate can give.
You can either for the first power get the power in which you do not make any sound, or one where as long as you stand still, no one can see you.
So it'd probably be don't make any sound.
Yeah.
Same as I.
Okay. Yeah, they'd have that ability now. Yay! Thin bloods. Okay. So with that, we're just gonna I'm assuming we're gonna do get attack as a form for Nico. So basically the Becca of the Circle of the Crone following up are we good? Are we good to meet?
Does she call me or does she send me a message?
Text. He's not one for calls.
I think Nico will send back might be a little late. Since I have Skylar to deal with in the morning all of a sudden.
How long? She's annoyed.
Half an hour to an hour max. Hopefully less.
Fine. God. Don't make me wait till midnight. I have things to do. Crone booties.
And yeah, then just looks at Samus as well, I believe you still wanted to punch Morrison. If we're gonna have a chance, it's coming up now. Just be aware. She's gone a bit mad with grief. And just walks to the car.
So from where you're at and to the warehouse, it would take about at least a 30-minute drive. So time check would be after all the feeding and whatnot. It would be 7 p.m. for you. Get to an all too familiar spot, the warehouse district.
First thing to check. NOS? NOS nearby.
I'll also make I'll also make Samus roll for wits and awareness.
Do I add?
Ooh!
Oh, that
My?
is the wrong button.
Yeah.
Do I add my
This one doesn't-
speciality of instincts hostility?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this place is surrounded by knots. You can feel the repulsion. Same with Samus. You can feel this feeling of like, okay, you're feeling repulsed. It's like somebody who didn't take a bath, or like the general feelings of disgust, like ew. You feel that all around this place.
Yep.
Definitely nonsense around here.
I'm just gonna stand in silence behind Nico.
I see we're not playing games anymore.
No.
I thought you smarter than this. But I guess you're just all beauty and no brain.
She tilts her head. I could say the same for certain people close to you. Your phone rings. You check what's on your phone.
I don't feed us in this situation.
Do you have a specific ringtone for a specific friend?
For Allie? Probably, yeah.
It's that ringtone.
Yeah, I'd expect it already. You're really willing to try and threaten and domineer me into getting your boy toy out. The only man in town who can help you with this, and you're preferring to make an enemy out of him.
She just goes. She pulls out a phone, a familiar looking phone, still ringing, putting it on her ear, and just tilting her head back and forth. Your phone continues to ring. Tilts sideways, and she stops.
Is there sort of like any facial expression from Nico about it?
What's Nico giving away at this point?
Nico already knew to steal himself before dealing with Skylar. Nico's calm. Collected. Probably dealt with all of the worst intrusive thoughts about this scene before he came here already. And he's also aware that in some ways, Skylar can't do worse than his own brain can do to him. To begin with, she's not smart enough for that. So, you've captured my little ghoul. Congratulations. Is this going to be how you try and make sure that I get Morrison out of this? You really think it's going to be that easy? Or is all these NOS supposed to be, the reason why I would do this for you? Last night, when you asked me, the very first time, if you'd just been kind, been nice and understood when I was talking, that I wanted to meet up with you, because I could see some ways of how to rescue this poor fool of yours, that I would have been on your side. So I hope you understand that it is this madness of yours that's in your eyes is the reason why I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to make sure that you get destroyed together with Austin instead of just Austin. If you harm even a single hair on her body, you will see the sun rise together with Morrison. Just be aware of that.
Of course.
I don't know if Denmar's speaking. We've lost her.
You wait, sorry. Sorry. She says, I know you're a man of your word. I know you are. And she's fine. Just happened to stumble one too many nosy folk carrying a body. We thought we'd help.
Mm-hmm.
Recognized her. I will say she did put up a bit of a fight. Quite a bit. But we didn't touch her. We only restrained her.
So you are in my warehouse, right? As a player,
Sure.
I'm asking that, not as a character. I would know as a character if this was my warehouse or not.
The old meeting place, I don't think it was a warehouse. It was like a diner of sorts, right? Where you guys met? Or like some other...
No, it was a warehouse where the office would make way for a separate office behind it.
Yeah, so that's the same spot, yeah. I forgot, I mixed it up with John. But...
Well then. Morrison goes free, huh? That's your plan? You think you're gonna get away with that? Just cause I hide him? Get rid of him? It's worth making enemies out of everyone just for this one boy.
What do you make?
I'm afraid you're cutting out again.
Extremely quiet.
My bad. Let me just... Oh, no, I'm gonna cry if I have to restart. But yeah. Oh my god.
So what did she say?
Meat man.
Oh.
I didn't say meat merp! I didn't say meat merp.
Meat map.
Meat merp. But yeah, more or less, she says, like, we all have our lines, we draw them in the sand. Hopefully that was heard. Panic noises?
Yeah, I heard you. Nico's just thinking.
God damn it.
Y'all, cast. Should I do something dumb? Because I really want to.
Do something dumb. We always love that. That's what Samus does.
Not exactly the best voice of reason, but you know, you do you. What would Nico do in this situation?
It's just Nico's getting so pissed off by this woman, thinking she's so much. It's like, no, you bitch. You've gone about this all the wrong ways. My god. So I think Nico's just like, we do all have our reasons and our lines in the sand. That is true. Where are you keeping her? I'm not doing anything for you until I know where she is.
It's in my house.
Good. Just wait patiently here, and I'll take care of things. He starts walking out, urging Samus to come with him, like leaving Skylar behind in the warehouse.
Samus just turns around and follows.
The moment that we're at the front door, Nico texts one very specific message, and just wait for all the bombs, the incendiary bombs underneath this place to go off. As there's the new gas explosion in the warehouse district.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Okay. You were texting this walking away.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just... It is, in so many ways, just to, like, walk away from an explosion. It's, like, right behind us. We're probably getting scorched back from this.
Okay. You do
Because
that.
he doesn't want to wait. He doesn't want to give it more time than he needs to. He's just... When we're close enough to the car to get out, but far enough away to not get blown to smithereens by this, we go.
Right. So you get
It's
in the
just
car.
like-
Yeah. So with that, you do see the warehouse that you suddenly start exploding. Like, you don't see any sign of Skylar.
Well, hopefully it's because she is at least burning and terrified of the flames right now. Because we vampires do hate fire.
Can I do a wits and awareness to see if I see any of the vampires like moving away from it or being thrown from it?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah,
Damn!
you do see as soon as like Nico's like stay right where you are, okay, and then you guys start to walk away. Skylar starts to walk, but there was definitely some that were left behind. And when the warehouse explodes, whoever was left is burning. So there were some Nos that got injured in the process, but not Skylar.
And the next few actions that I'll take, that will probably happen in between while we're moving to another scene, because I feel like I'm hogging the spotlight.
I'd actually ask Nico.
Yeah.
Should we grab one of them that's burning?
No, we have more important matters to get to. He
Alright.
just goes to the car and immediately drives essentially as fast as possible to Skylar's house, while checking for the guns in his car and the stuff that we still had for capturing the salubri, which is nice that we still have that on point right now. And after that, or while that, I guess, sending the recording of Skylar from last night, when she confronted us first time, straight to Ricky and tell him to spread it across the Invictus.
Good executions. Real quick, can you roll a wits and streetwise to know where Skylar is?
Submit. Only one? We won't take that. We will reroll it. 2!
You actually realize, like, most of the people you've done business with is Attorney Dice. And you have seen a location of her, but you're not 100% sure if, like, that is her house, or that's a haven, or that's someone else's. Like,
I'll know where to find the neighborhood, but yeah, I won't know for sure.
Yeah, generally,
Right house.
at least the known location of the Invictus is the Ivory Tower, where unfortunately the guy's gonna die, and then French Quarter and downtown. So that's like their
when I'm close enough, I'll hope that Auspex, that my premonition can help me along the way. I guess I'll like tune Samus in on what's going on, and I'll tell him that he doesn't have to join for this. I'm fine doing this on my own, but if he wants to repay some of the work I've done, I don't mind having a few fists that can punch hard.
Alright, I'll come along.
Okay. Oh, and just to add insult to injury, your phone rings with her ringtone. again.
I think I would have turned that phone off already by this point.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know, so.
yeah.
So.
I'm sorry. I just had to do the big thing.
Of course.
I couldn't not. She's been a bitch.
Yeah, it's definitely like good one because you did take out a couple of bosses, so that's good. So we're gonna shift the scene real quick if it's okay. Sorry.
Of course, please.
Peter.
I've been at this for so long already. Please let someone else get tortured by you for a little bit.
Phoenix was supposed to meet you guys. Oh, like,
We have until midnight. It's fine.
Don't
worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. So we're gonna shift real quick to the scene for Adriana at the theater. Same here.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for what might happen.
You'll be fine. Probably.
Famous last words.
I mean, look how he's good right now. He's
Sure.
removing people. Oh no! Why did I put you guys in that scene? Okay. You did stay at the theater. This is like around 6 p.m. Saturday when you start to steer. Just for context for the audience, we'll play a little bit of this scene in the sidebar piece. But yes, you do wake up to see your sire after a very good hour, because you had an hour with Vernon, and before you passed out in his arms. Stayed with you for the most part. When you start to come to around 6 p.m., you do see it. And, playfully stroking Vernon's seat. Let's assure you not to worry. You won't be able for this. Big reverb on my mic. I don't know what's going on. I'm sad.
Your mic is blowing a big fucky what?
But it's a fucky wucky! Hopefully it works now. It is
Yeah,
working. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, more or less he says that Vernon will not be remembering any of that. I assure you.
I do hope so. Last thing I need is him remembering or knowing any of this.
So, I'd have to congratulate you for what you've essentially done in a night. What not many in the Camarilla will get to do. Basically shake the very foundations of the Cull. I'll have to applaud you for that. Gives a soft pat. Applause for you.
I mean, it was hardly a challenge. All of these groups and their own little beliefs. It was almost as if they were their own undoing.
With all these demon childers, Brua spawns. All we need are sabats. Let's not complicate things.
Adriana gives a faint smile.
Leave me alone.
About that.
He cocks his eyebrow. Yes.
So that Salubri is a Sabat. Which means its sire was also a Sabat.
Yes. Well, Salubri, Sabat, quite synonymous, that's true. So there's been one that's been lurking here in New Orleans. How could there be? One gets it. There's probably more.
Well, it seems like it. Seeing as Santi already evaded the radars and the senses. Who knows how many more could be lurking in New Orleans?
Yes, Santi. Always acted like a saint, but there was always... I never bought that. There's always some hidden darkness in that sad boy.
Maybe that's why he was acting like such a saint. Maybe it was to mask what he really was.
Well, no. Would it be long? Camarilla will be making claim of the city. These little groups, these little places, they think they could be better than us. Quite young, quite naive. Even my own group, the Invictus, they're very... well, under Austin at least. Ish. Taking my seat after taking a step back for a bit. She's quite power hungry.
Who wouldn't be? The thought of sitting at that seat has always been quite enticing. And there are expressions of people looking for a little bit of heart from the Invictus.
I don't think I've met a kindred that had a heart, save Santi, but we know how that is. Speaking of heart, he looks down at Vernon's sleeping form. Seem to like this one. You brought him here. You don't bring any.
She smiles a little bit, kind of softly, a little lovingly as she looks at Vernon sleeping on the bed. He's different. Feels special. He's from the UK, which automatically eliminates me potentially knowing who he's related to. And he seems genuinely interesting. And I know there's a certain aura that a Toreador exceeds, but even beyond that, he seems genuinely interested in me. I haven't broken the masquerade, don't worry about that. He doesn't know.
Well, an English boy. Right. Like, you see him, like, start to drum his fingers across Vernon's shoulder. I would have to say, he is special. He is different. I believe he's lost his potential in my eyes. The moment he stole my shit, and you just see him like grab at his shoulder, digging his nails that grew claws as it's biting into Vernon.
What do you mean? He stole something from you?
Yes! Many things. You haven't heard of the heist of the mortals taking over the oldest bank in Louisiana. My vault! And like, he's squeezing even harder on Vernon's arm. Like, you see blood pouring down his arm. The nerve. I'll have to thank you for bringing this vermin right at me, because I wanted to crush it with my own foot. The amount of things he stole, not just from me, but from other older Kindred. And the nerve to anonymously reach out, blackmail those who held accounts for ransom for the paperwork that we had held there. This boy is violating the masquerade without him realizing. He knows something. He's seen the paperworks, the artifacts, the relics. I will admit, I admire human ingenuity. But he still stole my things. He moves his fingers with blood of Vernon now to his neck. See the claws just like pressed. Not enough to pierce, but enough to make it uncomfortable that Vernon would actually feel like a pressure. As if it's like slightly getting choked with two fingers, like it's uncomfortable pressure on his windpipe.
Adriana starts to panic, but not only because Lestat is doing that to Vernon, but also because the smell of blood.
Yep, dripping down his arm.
She looks at Lestat. Her green eyes are just like kind of pleading at this point. He doesn't know. He gets tips and he's ambitious, but he doesn't know.
Doesn't know. Well, now he'll know exactly. Messing with him and his little group. They bit more than they could chew.
Instead, you know how these humans are. They are selfish. They are ambitious. They go for the biggest fish in the pond. And he thought it was their chance to put their name in the map of New Orleans. This wasn't his fault. It was his foolishness, sure, but he didn't intend for any of this.
I believe he's the mastermind, the brainchild of whatever operation he's doing. Sending ransom notes, anonymous, cryptid, yes. But he didn't think we'd know who stole. We didn't think we'd try to find a face. He will be punished. He will learn. Then you just see him, like, one of his fingers press and start to puncture at his neck.
Oh, please don't. Let's stop.
Why should I spare him? After what he's done. My own things. The gall of this mortal. To think he will be paid. To think we're mere mortals that will cower at the horrors of tax evasion and paperworks and paper trails created by a very, very pathetic system of mortals. They're beneath us. Why care for this one? Why? Why should I spare this one?
She kind of hesitates for a bit. Because she wants to, like, she wants to say that she loves this man. But she doesn't know how well that's gonna go over this time.
You know him. He's a very, he's very arrogant. He thinks he's always right. But he does love the concept of love. But for this kinds of situations, it's an insult to the Lion Court house. This is very insulting. And you know he gets very petty. Very petty.
Adriana reaches over and holds on to Lestat's wrist. Think of the potential that he has. If he and his group were skilled enough, foolish enough, to take all of those things from the vaults at the bank, think of what they can do for us. It's not uncommon for kindred to have their fingers in human gangs. Think about it.
You keep mentioning potential. I would like to see that you do have potential. Be so much more. Yet. And yet. You go with the very man that insults our house. You defend him. If this was someone else, would have ripped his throat out. He smiles. Tell you what, this will be fun for me, as much as it will be fun for you. Turn him now.
Right now.
Yes, and you just see him like retract his neck, and you see him like slap Vernon awake. You know that he's kind of slowly removing, like he's slowly removing like whatever he's put on him, the dominance to stay asleep.
This is perfect because Boozy went to dinner.
No!
Like literally just as you switched scenes, he messaged me he was going to dinner. I'm like, God damn it!
God damn it! I don't. No! Wait.
I'm not the only one to get the cliffhanger. Pain! Pain!
Shit! Shit!
This is payback for giving me that cliffhanger in the text.
The cliffhangers.
So, what is the next thing we can go to that we can cliffhanger on? I think you might need to rejoin again, Ma.
No, it's just her mic.
It always clears up a bit after she rejoins.
Nope.
Yes,
Oh.
It's her mic.
Oh, no.
It's her
The
mic.
mic.
Oh no.
It's the mic.
Need to get a new mic.
The crackle.
Get a new mic!
All right, everyone, pitch in $10.
No, where are we sending it? Where are we sending it?
No!
If I only knew, I would have given you my extra Razer mic when you went here.
I know, it's fine. I thought my headphones would be enough, but you know, it is what it is. we live in a
So you mean to say we only have to pitch in for shipping costs then?
That is true. That is true.
There
I
we
still
go.
have the box. Don't tempt us.
There we go.
You!
Everyone put in your money. We're sharing the shipping costs.
No!
Now the question is, you gotta put the dice that's in that box somewhere else.
No. That's not the dice. That's not the box I use for the dice.
Okay.
I still keep all of the boxes for things that I buy. So if you want the mic, I'm just saying.
We'll take care of it. We'll take care of
He's
it.
on the way back.
He's back! He's back! He ran back!
He's coming back.
Take us sprinting! I just missed you! He's sprinting! He's running! Let's fucking go!
He's running 3 flights of stairs back to the attic.
I am so sorry, Boost. Teka, sandali! Teka, sandali!
Ándale. Vámonos.
Vámonos! Oh my god, the timing.
Right,
Please.
so I'll hit you all up later for our
I'll look at
sending
the
fund.
shipping. I'll look at the shipping.
Yep.
I'll pack this microphone up just for you then.
No, you don't.
Yes, we will.
You
We
can't
will.
stop
Yeah, we
us. If
will.
we want to give it to you, we're giving it to
You
you.
guys don't have an address! And Vetra, don't you fucking dare.
Vetra
Don't you
will
fucking
send
Vetra.
Don't you fucking dare! Don't you?
My bestest of friends, Vetra, please.
No.
We need an address. Not on stream.
Look,
But we need an address.
All of this, we
look.
send it to Vetra.
The thing is, I've forgotten what the address was.
We'll send it.
Okay.
We'll send it to you. You give it to her.
Yeah, we'll send it to Vetra. It's fine. Look, this thing is gonna be sent whether you like it or not. So you might as well accept it so that we all have a nice mic for your nice voice to come through.
Yeah. Fine.
This is all going to. This is going to benefit you as much as it will benefit us.
Yes,
I'm so sorry.
because we'd like to hear you in your beautiful
Like,
voice.
hear your beautiful voice.
So you do not. Normally, I'm all for consent. We don't give a fuck on this one.
Exactly.
This mic is getting sent, whether you like it or not.
I mean,
Right after discussion.
what is it? It's got to be here within 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Probably.
It needs to be here within 2 weeks so I can hand it to her.
We'll make it work. We'll make it
We'll
work.
make it work,
I
we'll
mean,
make it work.
I mean, I could go
See,
and purchase one.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is where it's your problem that most of y'all are situated in the Philippines, because I can be a sugar daddy so easily.
That is true.
Panic.
Look,
No, you're getting.
I'm right here. I could literally just go and buy one.
That is true.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you
Yeah,
fucking dare.
but then you're buying it with Australian dollar prices, and those are high.
That is true. I did get this microphone for much.
I have a feeling sending it to Australia is going to be way cheaper than buying a new one. So that will at least, we're keeping Denmark's feelings in mind. We're saying fuck you to a certain extent, but we're keeping our feelings in mind. We're taking the cheaper option. And if Denmark keeps complaining, then we'll just go for the more expensive option.
Complaints. No. I can't hear Dema's complaints with this mic she's using right now. I don't I don't hear any complaints on that end.
Sorry, wait, hold on. I didn't hear her say that she didn't want it, so I guess we'll just send it.
Fuck you
All I
guys.
heard was want. All I heard was want. I didn't hear a not
Good
want.
news, everybody! I have a spare mic.
Fuck you.
Hello.
We'll soon put a fund together for the incredible luck of you having a spare mic, just to reward you for that strange spare mic that came out of nowhere.
Wilsey's here. Okay, take a breather, babe.
I sprinted up the stairs and almost fell down.
No!
Oh no!
Dema,
I was like, you didn't fall down.
Dema, you can pay us all back with
Because
knives.
the last message Mary said was, "Quick, I need you," and I sprinted. I almost tripped on a step.
I do need you.
Yes, in this particular scene, as going back, Lestat goes, having, let's have some fun. I'll have fun. You'll have fun. You see potential? Go on. Turn him. And he literally lifts your head to, from a sleeping position, moves you with just one hand to face, Adriana, pats your face a little bit to wake you up, and remove the spell he has to keep you asleep. You start to sleep.
So I'm awake.
Yes, and your arm is bleeding, by the way, from claw marks and fingers.
Your shoulder, yeah.
Yeah, and your neck is punctured from a finger on your neck claw thing. You've been clawed.
What did this to me?
Lestat.
Okay, I awake. And, well, first of all, Vernon, groggy, looking around at first, but then, he starts feeling the pain. Grinipo siya, ang puta. He just eyes wide and first looks at Lestat in pure confusion and then at Adriana and he just goes like, "Someone tell me what the fuck's going on, I'm bleeding here."
Oh, and I think Adriana declared that she's topless right now. So you guys are still in the are still in the theater, and they're just this regally dressed, blonde caramel man with golden eyes, with holding your face. By the way, he can't see you both are naked. You're naked in front of this guy.
Yeah. Wait, is Satine awake as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you're
is.
there.
She's
So
pleading for your life right
so,
now.
so Lestat is holding his face, right, and he's naked. So Vernon, albeit a little, well, he's getting angry now, but he's he's still a sarcastic asshole. He just like face being held and fucking in his birthday suit, just kinda sees a glimpse of Lestat and he just goes, "Yeah, you like what you see, you fucking asshole. Let me go."
And then Lestat kind of looks at Adriana with like this, really, you went for this Englishman kind of look, really, like a copy if anything.
That's a charm to him.
You do like your street rats. Go on. He needs to pay. And then he goes, I'm sure you don't remember me, nor the you seen face behind any account numbers. But you stole my shit. And I would have killed you had it not been for Adriana. No, Adriana.
He kind of looks at Lestat like, please don't let me do this.
Go on. I'm watching. Would you rather
Yes, say that again.
I said, would you rather I slit his throat in front of you? Because I would.
I promised myself that I was only going to turn him if he was on the brink of death.
Like on the moment that Vernon hears the word turn, he's very confused now, and he just like trying to shake Lestat's hand off of his face, like he's like bobbing left and right, and he's just going like, whoa, what the fuck is he talking about? What's going on in here?
At the brink of death, you say. He smiles as where were you shot again?
Shoulder.
Okay.
It went in and out through the shoulder blade, the bullet.
You see him like move his hand at the back and shove 2 fingers right at the shoulder blade, looking at Adriana like, he's at the brink of death. Whether the lion caught, angered at him. Like he twists the finger. Vernon will feel this. Like there's 2 fingers shoved from your wound from the back and just like twisting.
Yeah, and he's gonna, scream out in pain. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening?" He's very confused, but also in agonizing pain.
Adriana's like full on despair mode. And if I do turn him, will you punish me instead? Why am I British? Hello?
Yeah!
I rubbed off on you now, did
No, it's not that. It's every time I fucking roleplay, it's always British and now it's an American accent. So, redo. And if I do turn him, will you punish me instead?
Why? You're not the one who stole my money. I'm only letting you know that this one to learn, and you won't let him die. So he needs to be turned. I'm sure it's a better way than having him dead. At least you can still fuck him young life.
There's a moment of like hesitation as Adriana like considers her options right now because she doesn't want him to die.
Yeah,
But
and
this is not how she imagined it.
Yeah, Lestat, you can tell Lestat's really fucking petty to prove a point. Like, this guy just talked shit at him, and then, like, he's really angry right now at Vernon.
She kind like Adriana at this point. She had her hands at her on in front of her face, like in front of her lips, like clasped. As she puts them down, she gives a very defeated sigh. And she puts up her right hand and she like bites like you know the part along the bottom of the or right under the pinky finger. She bites that off to like draw blood. And she moves closer to Vernon. I'm sorry, darling. This isn't really how I imagined it to be, but I can't lose you.
What are you gonna fucking do? You can just let him fucking kill me?
She puts her hand like where the blood is like dripping down her arm. She puts it up to Vernon's lips. Please, just drink this.
He's hesitating, like he's moving his head away, like trying to at least, because he doesn't know what the fuck. Like the love of his life is fucking forcing him to drink blood. Like, bro, do you know the disease I can contract? No, I'm just kidding. But he's very confused, but also very scared. So for the first time we see him scared. So he's the genuine fear in his eyes, and he doesn't know what to do. But yeah, he'll do it reluctantly, albeit with some resistance.
And Lestat just takes a deep breath and just watches as Vernon takes and then he goes. He takes off the fingers off the wound, but he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, like patting it, and goes, "See, returning our shit wouldn't have done anything, really. The mere fact that you think you could get away with it, think you could ask us for more, that was your mistake. I hope you know your place, mortal." Then he kind of looks at Adriana. You know what? I changed my mind. Make him a ghoul instead. Like you can tell there's like petty levels of just like being flimsy as fuck. Like he's being a brat right now. You understand why he's called the Brat Prince in the 1800s. He lives to his reputation.
This man needs a brat tamer.
Adriana looks at Lestat square in the eyes with a lot of disdain. But she isn't saying anything.
Goes. That'll be 3 days, and you'll have to explain to him what everything's going, of course. I hope he knows that there are a lot of kindred that want to kill him. But now that you're associated with him, we're gonna have to protect him. You, boy, he snaps his fingers in front of Vernon.
He's in shock.
Yeah.
So he's half listening, but he's also like just looking at the ground in shock. Like, what the fuck just happened?
You give my little birdie all the paperwork, all the paper trails. Give it to her. No questions asked. Yes. And I'll have one of my fun little deal with it. I don't know any of these paperworks, but it'll be a fun use for any camera.
Out of character, I'm barely hearing any of this.
Mike. Sadness. It's my mic. But yeah, more or less, he's asking you to give most of the paper trails, the relics, to Adriana.
Okay.
And that Adriana will basically hold it off until Lestat's naughty Because he's not one for digitalized, but he's gonna use whatever information of those accounts are. What a rule that these are all foreign concepts to burn. Adriana knows what what's being talked about.
That mic is going all over the place.
I am so sorry.
So sometimes it's like it's going through a fan, sometimes it's like it's going underwater.
It sounded like you were getting abducted by a fucking alien.
That too.
It sounded like she was coming from a phonogram.
Yeah, that's the weird thing is.
It's actually pretty cool.
Wow. Well, yeah. I got 3 mics, by the way. 3 headphones. None of them work. I'm in pain, but it's fine.
Maybe it's the device.
No, I think it's my laptop.
No,
It's my laptop. So, but anyway, it is what it is. We will accept it. I'm gonna just cry inside. But yeah. Lestat looks at Adriana and goes, "Well, now you have a ghoul. He has some explaining to do, but I'm sure he wouldn't resist because, after all, ghouls are bound emotionally and mentally. He won't question you. He won't have his own free will. I think that's much more fun than him being one of us. He's not worthy enough for that. It's much better to stay as a pet. Don't you think so?"
I hate you.
Oh, but I love you too. Definitely. The more you hate, the more you love, as they say. Now, have fun with your boy toy. Again, make sure he gives the paperwork. And all the things. Return to me. I'll leave you two lovebirds alone. And have him stay at the house, I suppose. Unless you want a bloodbath at the theater. And then you see Lestat just get up. Like, he kind of approaches you to kind of give you a beso, like a kiss on the cheek. And then he stops, seeing the look on your face. And he just smiles. Pats your cheek with the hand that has Vernon's blood in it. I'll see you around. Keep me posted on updates, whichever. Oh, and in about 2 weeks' time, Camarilla will make it. I hope you're ready. Then he goes down the stairs, walks through that midway between the chairs, heading to the entrance.
Adriana doesn't look at Lestat looking away. Instead, she just takes Vernon and like hugs him close. I'm so sorry.
Like, he's still in shock, but he tries his best to, like, like mutter some words, and like the only thing he can say is like, in very what do you call this? Like very weak. He just like he just asks you like, what did you do to me?
Something I never thought I'd have to do right now. But I can't lose you. I can't lose you, not now.
Like despite the fact that you're hugging him close, you can feel him sort of slipping, because you know he's just like he's practically about to pass out at this rate, so he's like his grip gets lighter and everything. Like he's fading out of shock.
So what does happen now that he drank my blood?
You need to feed him 2 more nights so that he can become a ghoul. Yeah. You actually need to bite him, and kind of...
Yeah. With every time that he drinks your blood, straight from the veins, he likes you more and more. There's an emotional bond is created that effectively just turns him into your slave.
Yeah. Which is an even more painful thing, and Lestat knows this. Like now, Vernon might end up questioning if it's really love, or just a blood bond.
Though, however, once he's a ghoul, he will be in some ways superhuman. He won't age anymore. He'll potentially even have access to 1 power from you. So, like, probably either a presence or a dominate or something along those lines. So he'll get a level 1 power. He also gets a little bit stronger, like than a normal human would be, that kind of stuff. But you will need to feed him, once the blood bond is created, you will need to feed him your blood at least once every month. Though at that point, that doesn't per se have to be straight from the veins anymore. It can also just be like a freshly kept like bottle of your blood that can be like tapped earlier on in the day. It can't be held for too long, but it won't have to be like, straight from the source anymore at that point. I totally don't have a ghoul, so I totally didn't have to look this up.
Yeah, totally not chasing after So,
as Lestat leaves.
Yeah, go ahead.
She says fuck it and invites him.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! We're gonna have to move the scene there. Holy shit! Oh fuck! No!
Oh no!
Just for consistency's sake, beyond the fact that I love that we're all going fuck it to some of the more powerful vampires in this town, lovely, going for it. To turn someone is to essentially completely drain one of their blood and then inject your own blood into their system once they're fully out of blood.
Yeah,
that is how you turn someone.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god! No, but for thematic reasons, there was already blood, her blood in her system, so you just needed to drain.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just. So, I am the rules advisor. I'm just doing my job.
Lawyer. I'm calling you lawyer now.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
I would be a lawyer. No. If I would be a lawyer, if I were trying to convince you of how to do it, I'm just telling you how it is, and then you can choose to disregard it. It's different.
Consular.
Different.
Consular.
That's going against the 3rd rule that Nico has given me. You may not create more of your kind without permission.
Oh yeah.
Tough shit.
Okay, so we're gonna move the scene real quick now. Me right now. It's like, I'm sorry, Griffin. I'm really sorry. Someone, like, I didn't expect the direction that Nico would go in that one, but it's totally fine.
What? I mean, sure, I went a little bit harder than I thought I originally would, but I mean, Skylar was trying real hard to get me pissed off.
That is true. She's crazy. She's crazy, man. She's crazy.
We also got a really cool backdrop with the explosions and slowly walking away in your car.
Really cool shit.
Don't worry, Satine. I'll call you sometime soon with some dirt on Skylar so that you have some catharsis that you can get out by ruining her reputation.
Like, Adrian has her own shit to do. It's like, oh no, I turned my lever into a vampire.
Yeah, but that's how you get, the anger out of the system. It's like punching a punching bag. In this case, Skylar is the punching bag.
Amen. Great. But yes, and gain hunger, and then you
gain hunger.
Yes, you do notice like you're in a big. Just like it's Charlotte's place. It's Charlotte's family. It's like definitely like it has a Moulin Rouge theme where it's like a huge bed, roses everywhere, and you notice like you actually see that she's kind of cradled you in a sense. She put a blanket Yeah, she's definitely like made sure that you were comfortable. And when you start to wake up, you do see that she's starting to wake as well. She goes in her sleepy voice like, "Oh, you're finally awake. That's good." And you notice from across the bed there's a chair where Goss is sitting, her legs crossed, watching. See, nothing happened. Nothing happened throughout the night. Um, you know. Then Goss just stares both at Ollie and Charlotte like, "So, Ollie, I had some wonderful revelations thanks to your contribution of your blood last night."
Revelations?
Yes. See, your blood has quite a wonderful story to tell. All, like, try to think of it as a bit of a chronicle, a little bit of a keepsake of the stories. Memories.
Oh, well, with how much I sort of leaked out there, I'd hope it was a good blot.
Yeah, it was quite entertaining for the most part. You've only met Sandy for a night.
Yeah?
On this Tinder app.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, sometimes just one night's all you need.
Or was it Grindr? I couldn't. These sites, they confuse me.
Oh, just like the Akas. Okay.
Akas? What did you say, Akas?
The Akas.
Yeah, Akas. I say Akas, alright.
And then he just goes, so, when you were with that bridge, would you happen to know where they are at the moment?
If you're talking about Griffin, no idea.
Griffin. This Griffin fellow. You just met him that night. Did you ever have any reason, like, why did he bring you to that bridge? Did he ever tell you, Sandy?
No telling. Just strings of follow me's, and at the end of it, well, at the bridge, it said, I think it was like an apology, and then telling me to run, and so I ran.
He's a good soul. He kept himself. He contributed to a lot of things.
Oh yeah, no, he said as much. Said that it's tiring to be alone, and he's happy that he could maybe find someone just like him in me. Or did he just say he was happy to be in me? I'm foggy memories.
Well, yes. Either way, I'm sure he made his last night on this earth quite happy.
Yeah, well, I tried. Well, you know, I tried as best as I could. I mean, I guess you could say that he melted in more ways than one that night.
We need to find his home, or the closest that has contact with his blood. You're his child, but it's to your connection's not as deep. His story runs in your blood, but perhaps there are other ways we can find out his story. You know, I find it hard to believe that he's one of the demons He's one of the kindest souls I've met, and I'm sure you know this too, yes? That he didn't just drag you into this life to have your soul be taken by a demon.
I would sure hope so.
Do you think have you experienced anything strange? Have there been any demon beings in your dreams? Whispers? Physical manifestations?
Well, I guess there was that one. It's like this more demonic version of me. It's like feeding into my anxieties and whatnot. When I tried healing the wound that I inflicted upon myself last night, it seemed to remind me that, or it seemed to really feel the dark thoughts. You know, it's like last time I used this healing was on Pochi, but now when the time came in court, she wasn't there, and so it tried to fuel it by saying like, "That's right, chingado, you ain't got no one."
Oh, that's well, she kind of adjusts herself in the bed. Oh, dearie, inner beast. They come with being kindred, not just you as a salubri. The salubris have a different inner demon, but that's perfectly normal. It's same as with most humans. We all have a light and darkness.
That's fair. But if you were to ask Gossie, I think the purple fire kind of freaked her out. I don't think she'd admit it.
Healing, and then turns to Gossie. Gossie kind of shrugs for a bit. Says, It did.
Please try that one again.
What?
Please repeat that. You cut away from that one.
Basically, Gus said, I was not startled. It simply caught me off guard.
Yeah, that's the definition of startled. He can't help but poke a bit.
And you just see, like, Gossie just staring at you like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, I'll ignore her. She's a bit of a prickly one, but once you get to know her, she's a bit of a softie. Kind of. A little bit. She cares in her own way.
Say that to my leg.
Rib leg. And
Ollie like things on it a bit and says, "Soft as cactus meat." You're saying basically.
And then you see just Gossie looking at you like, I'm not putting up with this shit. And he just gets up and then starts to walk off. He goes, if that Oni does anything, like, and you just see Sean, he will not do anything. As far as the legends and the stories go, he hasn't been possessed yet. Usually, there were stories of a demon assigned to your soul to take it and take over your form. It will wrestle with your inner beast. If anything, that voice in you is a means of protecting you. So, our inner beasts aren't so bad. They're very harsh. They are what you consider the more pragmatic side of ourselves. A bit more straightforward. But it's also a defense mechanism of sorts. But once a demon from your curse tries to take over, you will lose yourself in that beast. We just call it a beast, but I think it's very hard. It's just an inner friend who happens to be an asshole, and but exists, and that's the reason why we have our powers.
Can I call my inner demon Pedro then? He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, sure, if that helps. But he's not the demon. That's something else. But just to know that there's just something inside of you that if it doesn't get fed, the typical things like normal human beings, if it's not fed, if it's not acknowledged, haven't been given proper conversations to, it will act up. So just
I do have a question, Denma.
yeah.
In lore wise, what would 2 points of hunger feel like?
Your throat is thirsty, like you're parched, you're constantly parched, you're just smacking, like all you keep thinking about is like, man, I could use a bottle of water right now. Like it preoccupies like 30% of your brain.
Okay. Well, Ollie would like to just go. Well, yeah, talking about it is something else, but I'm feeling a little bit parched, señorita.
Oh, we can definitely get you some. Yes. Then she kind of like gets up, and she's wearing like this really beautiful night. Like she's pretty even going to bed. Like her hair's like in like nice rollers. Still wearing like the no makeup look. Her skin's like really like clear, like glass, and she's wearing this like robe, nightgown, kind of flowy velvet. She kind of extends her hand like, "Come on, we'll bring you to the kitchen."
Ollie gets up to the edge of the bed and sort of sits her a little bit, waiting for like his legs to fully wake up as well. It's like, yeah, okay, just and then he tries to get up.
Then she kind of like holds your hand, like he's just treating you like a kid, like like here you go. And she kind of like gets you to one of the rooms. So you guys are still in the basement, one of the hallways, in which it opens to a very nice dining table. And you see a couple of people there, Remy and he's currently what you can tell is very engaged in a mobile game in his phone.
Oh God! Yo.
Like related to cats. Like you can see the intensity on his face behind the shades. Like you see the reflection. It's just cats. It's idle cats RPG. Like
Ollie would like to take that moment. Ollie would like to take that moment to realize, oh shit, my own phone. And when he tries to check it out, it's dead as shit.
Yeah.
And this episode of Vampire the Masquerade, Secrets and Stakes, is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I wish. But yeah, it's like you see like Remy kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, you need a charger? I got a power bank here. What kind of wire do you have? Is it Type C?"
Yeah, Type C.
The guy just hands over a power bank. Here you go. Just
mucho gracias,
And you see Charlotte prepared the drinks. She puts her blood in like this apple martini glass, and like puts a little like stick on it with an olive, but she's not gonna eat the olive because she's gonna get sick. And then she in this really like Long Island glass, like it's definitely there's a parts bar in this section. She gives you a glass, a tall glass that she's filled with a blood bag.
Does it also have an olive in it?
For this one, there's like a lemon wedge. There you go. Do you want to eat anything? We do have animal meat, raw, and some innards if you'd like. The more fresh they are, like they're fresh kills. We can get you a fresh one too if you'd like a fresh ham.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Well, I won't say no to chicken.
A live one? Or... I think that one's better. And like everybody in the room like kind of.
It's just, I sort of grew up favoring chicken as a dish when we ever meet.
Yes. Then they kind of go. You're gonna have to go to the other room where all the livestock are. You can grab it at one of the pens with the birds. You know what?
Are they
Gossy, Gossy, can you help? Can you get all you with the live birds? And you just see Gossy giving that look like, why am I doing this? And you just see her start to walk across the other room, where you can hear like the fluttering of wings. Like it's definitely and you can smell from afar. Like, yeah, it smells like a coop. Like there's definitely a place there. Then you can tell like majority of the areas is just mostly like where they place like fresh chickens and whatnot, and birds, different kinds of birds. And then Goss just crosses her arms and just gestures like, get your fucking bird. She's not even looking at you. She's just so done.
Alright, now this is the part where Mitch the player wants to do something a bit fun.
Go ahead.
It's time to... Good lord. Wait, I'm just gonna roll it and we'll see what happens. It's free anyway, so it's... Free means no rouse check, yeah?
Yeah. It's
Oh wait, shit. Okay. I forget what the difference between mesmerize and compel is.
Compel is more or less like you're making somebody do something, and mesmerize is just like a passive, like, oh, he's beautiful, he's a rock star, I'm fangirling. Like you just
Do these things work on animals?
No, and that's for animalism, unfortunately. Animalism. Yeah, no, mesmerize doesn't work on animals, unfortunately.
What about compel?
That also doesn't work. There's a specific category, animalism, for that.
Oh shit, gotcha.
Yeah. It's only Griffin can do that.
Well then, would Peacemaker keep them still enough or calm enough? To get a bird?
I'll have you roll.
Yeah, it's a rouse check anyway. Hold on.
Oh, wait, what are you using? Oh, are you using? Oh, you failed.
Yeah, okay. One more hunger. I'm about to eat anyway, it's fine.
It's fine. They're all fine. They're all like, oh, like they're like, oh, like they're startled with you, like, oh my god, this is a fucker that's gonna eat us, and then like relaxes. They look like they're about to go to bed. They're like in stasis mode.
Alright,
By the way, the other way around. Compel
Ollie
is
would
just
like-
a very simple thing you can make them do, while mesmerize is actually giving them instructions and a more complex thing they'll have to do.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well then, since they seem to be all like getting ready to go to bed anyways and relaxing, Ollie, like, calmly but surely crouches down to try and not to scare them too much and tries to pick one up.
You do manage to pick one up. It's a really fluffy black chicken. I was about to say a big black chicken, yeah. It's a hen. It's a hen.
It's a hen.
What's wrong with calling? What's wrong with calling it a rooster?
No, because a rooster's a guy.
Yeah.
It's a hen. So it's a
See,
big black
we call them cocks over here.
Oh, is that it? It's a big black chicken. I see.
chicken. It's a chicken. It's a big black chicken.
I didn't know that Remy got this involved.
Sorry, it's
Well,
supposed to be
now that I have my big black chicken in my hands.
You know how to take care of the DBC?
Ollie sort of looks at Gossy while also like stroking the chicken. It's like, now what?
Go stroke that chicken boy.
It just goes. Begin. What? Bite it.
Ollie has some like hesitations about it. It's like, just bite. What?
If you want to snap it, snip first, then drain it. Like, let's blood.
Well, guess you're in luck. Oh my God. Oh, Oleander. Those days of doing part-time at the butcher shop are going to be really useful now. As he snaps the chicken's neck.
You know, it's funny, for the next 30 seconds, it's still making sounds.
What?
Yeah.
Chickens are the best. 'Cause they don't die immediately after you snap their necks, so you can actually take your time training them.
Yeah.
No, Ollie knows that from working part-time for the butcher in their area, so it's like, once he snaps the neck, he tries to keep it as still as possible so that it doesn't like run around basically headless.
Yes.
And then he holds it, trying to make sure it doesn't get away. It's like, so where do I, drain this little thing?
Then she points at a box, a wooden box. There. Good for soup kitchen. Yeah. All the carcasses are but the goodies.
Oh, okay.
Because of that, it's an animal. Well, how many is an animal? Like a full animal? Is it one
Animals generally, I believe, are half a normal human. Let me check.
For a chicken?
The funniest thing, the longest
a chicken is... I mean, more like for how long you're feeding on them, they give half the amount of normal human would. I'll have to check for like specifics, but...
I'm thinking 1 or 2, because it's just like...
Probably. Let me see what the page is, because it's always easy to find.
So
I would understand dog.
So, multiple small animals, 3 to 4 cats, a dozen or more rats would be 1 hunger slaked. A medium-sized animal, so a raccoon, a duck, or a coyote would be 1 hunger slaked.
Okay, so it'll just be 1.
Okay,
Yeah, yes, cats. Yes, cats. I will refuse. I refuse cats. No.
So
cats.
I take down 1 hunger?
Yep.
Okay.
You eat more. You take your time eating.
Don't shoot the messenger. Just blow them up. Oh.
I have a question. Did you know that? Well, not a question, a statement. Did you know the longest lasting chicken without a head was 18 months?
God damn.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ollie's like taking his sweet time sucking this thing's blood dry until it stops moving.
Yeah, you'll need to get another chicken.
Only
Like,
second cock.
On God, it's a big black one too.
I mean, you could,
No wonder
you
Santa's
could
the
argue.
greatest one.
You could argue that it counts as a medium-sized animal since we said it was a big black rooster.
That is true. It'll be 2. Yes, if he sucks on it hard and drains it completely.
Oh yeah, suck that cock.
Just really suck it dry.
Ollie makes a fucked up little joke inside his head like Santi's was bigger. I can do this.
Roll for cock size.
Like, damn, why is this cock so veiny?
On God, that's why that's where his 3 stamina came from.
His mouth is just full of feathers. You're like, did you ever heard of trimming?
God damn, what that mouth do?
Feathers before you go at it.
Oh my god! But yeah, it's just a glass
Okay.
of just like, are you done?
Has the chicken's has the chicken been like sucked
Yes.
dry completely?
Fully sucked dry.
Okay, I would like to ask Gossi for like a knife or something for
Second
butchering
round.
it properly and whatnot.
She walks up to you, and you see she pulls out like they have like this little swords called tantos.
Yeah.
She pulls it out, gives you
God
the hand.
damn. Oh shit. Well, okay,
I
I can
didn't
work
even
on
know where
this.
it was hidden, but it was hidden on her rib side. Like there's like a small attachment of like a belt.
Small little
around-
tanto holster or whatever.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
wrap. Like, because she kind of has non-existent boobs, so you didn't notice it. She has like a small vest that's hiding it.
Well, Ollie's not gonna be one to judge. He takes the tanto, says, "Gracias. It's the least I could do for, this chicken, little Carlito."
Don't need to.
It's too late. Didn't stop me from absolutely killing the shit out of him, though.
Then she just goes. She just watches you like, what are you doing with the chicken with the tanto knife?
Okay, this is the part where Ollie plucks out all of the feathers, and then once it's completely cleaned out the feathers and their stems, he starts cutting up the chicken into pieces. So like the thighs, the breast, the legs, the wings, and whatnot.
You know the soup kitchens can do that.
Yeah, they could, but I don't know. Just doing something familiar, you know.
You're quite good with it.
I've been taught from the place I used to work at that if you're the one who took its life, you at least have the responsibility of dressing it properly for better use.
So different from the village.
Once it's all like cut up and quartered, he puts it where Gossi pointed, or it's like wherever it's supposed to go, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, that's good."
Yeah, you notice like everything. Like when you open that box, it's like there's some chickens there that still have their feathers, and you're the only one that's like fully cut up chicken parts.
Ollie like playfully shakes his head like, "Ah, amateurish, but you know what? It goes to the soup kitchen, so they know what to do with it." And then he hands the tanto back to Gossi. It's like, "Mucho gracias."
She kind of shakes up the chicken meat on the blade, like. Yeah, you go back to shop.
No
You
need
just-
to tell me twice.
She like you can tell she's very annoyed. Like her tanto is now like with bits of chicken meat and feathers. She's like, I'm gonna wash this. Like she's so fucking done. She just goes, and you return back to the dining area where Charlotte is in the middle of the call. She goes, I see. Oh, thank you. Then kind of close. Oh, I think we found your friend, Griffin. Yes. It's with one of my friends. They're staying at a cafe waiting for other friends.
Oh, okay, that's good. Is he okay?
He's a yay boy with a bit of brown hair, green eyes. Does that fit the description?
Yes, absolutely. Ollie's not divulging the fact that all he remembers was boy.
Yes, now, you'll have, well, you're gonna have a bit of story time, which I'll be sharing with a friend as well. How about you go back to the room and pick some clothes that you like from my closet? Or, looks at Remy. How about Remy's closet? You can also get from him. I have most of the dresses. Unless you like dresses.
Ollie goes, I mean, a bitch slay either way, you know?
Okay,
And then
Like, Remy just like goes like thumbs up, and your type of phone, by the way, is it the type that? Because this is what my phone does when it charges, even after it's dead. It kind of turns on its own and it starts getting that dum 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 thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share something real quick. Are you active on the Twitter?
On the Twitter? As active as any young college student might be, yes. Which is yes. He often goes on Twitter looking to see if classes have been cancelled.
So you do see this. I'm sending this on your DM.
Is this an alternative universe where it's still Twitter? Is this the best timeline?
Yes.
No. This is just before Twitter becomes X.
This is what I see.
Because what'd you say? It's July or something like that currently in
June 10.
Oh, dude. Honest to God, Ollie would look at this, close the app for a little bit, open it up again, then block the account or block notifications from this account.
Okay, just for context for people. No, it's just for me. No, he blocked someone. Oh!
I want to know! Damn it! I want to know!
He's literally thinking to himself nope, not this time. I can leave too.
Are you all keeping these secrets? I want to know what Twitter account it is to follow. Did you show him Elon Musk?
No. Wait. Permission. Just send an emoji permission and we'll send it for the lols. It'll be Okay. I've been given a go signal. This is who Tampo.
Tampo. Tampo yarn.
SMH.
SMH, dude.
Yeah. So
it's one thing to ignore the notification. It's another thing to actually block them. Jesus.
Well.
I didn't block. I didn't you know how it's hide notifications from this person. That's
muted.
Yeah. This person.
Pain. But yes, you do that. You do have the power bank. And what outfit do you go for? By the way, you see Remy and Charlotte's collection of clothing. Remy kind of opens the door to his room, and it's different from Charlotte's, where it's just sleek, minimalist, black, white, monotone. It's everything's matching. It's very modern. He's having it he has his own cabinet.
Oh my God, wait.
And clothes.
Baby, with all due respect, shut the fuck up, please. Thank you, baby.
There's canonically just a dog barking at.
There's a dog canonically barking from
New Orleans shit.
from Remy's room. Yeah, we're gonna make that canon. But yes, feel free to declare your outfit for today with the combined powers of Charlotte and Remy's.
Hold on, I think I have a picture for this somewhere in my phone. Just gotta scroll down a little bit, but I will send it here.
Okay.
Okay, wait, here, I found something. It's dope as hell.
Yeah, let's go.
Because looking at the pictures of Charlotte, this seems like something that would be completely plausible.
No.
Sending it over here in VVC chat.
Yes.
If it would send, please feel DT, send the thing.
Send it. Suspense.
Sendo.
There you go. Oh, yes.
You just take on the hairstyle of the guy as well.
Yes.
Honestly, he could. I think.
Yes. That phase cut, but yes.
Pardon the AI art. It's just that it's people do not draw young Hispanic black teens.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fair.
You did get the fluffy hoodie from Charlotte and this lovely vest from Remy. So it's a good mix.
I think it's rare for people to do the art for them, because it's doing the shine off of black skin is kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
I'll be 100% fair. I barely make any art of that because I'm terribly shit at it, and I'm still bad when I make things not look good. And I don't want to make it look good, and then everything just gets worse. It's like, fuck.
So, Charlotte's very impressed with your drift. Like, oh my god! Very nice.
Ollie would say that, I'm surprised. This is like, as he points to the vest, he's like, this was a surprising thing to see in your closet, Senor Remy.
Someone knitted that for him. There at the, I believe it was one of the shelters. Really good at crochet. Lovely lady. Then Remy just gives a thumbs up, like, yes. Goes back to his video game.
Insight, it was Charlotte, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I still love the one where, Leah's sister. Good. But yes. She does tell you, like, okay, we're gonna go on a bit of a trip. And just a little bit of a cafe. Do you need anything else before we go?
Oh, I just, no, not really, I think. Do I need to bring anything for self-defense or whatever?
Oh, no, not at all. It's with friends. I was hoping maybe you'd like to come visit your family. Just because you are what you are, you shouldn't stop connecting with them.
What would we tell them about me not being able to really stay at home anymore?
I can declare that I am sponsoring you to go to school outside of New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, that works. They'd be happy as long as it sounds like it's good for me.
Yeah, or just we can say you're off school and exchange program. I know a professor in I'm sorry, I'm sifting through your memories. Your blood told a lot. I do know a professor there, Rickard. I'm sure you've heard of him, but he's in the business department.
Aye, that demonio. I've heard from my business friends.
Yes, he is quite strict, but I can help him with your paperworks.
Well,
asking for help and all, so that the transition of you going to, if you even want to go back to school, I won't stop you. Just because you're kindred doesn't mean your life stops here. You can study. You can live the life you've always wanted.
That sounds really good.
You just have to be careful, that's all. But if you want that, and then you just hear Gauzy clear her throat, like, This boy, this Oni, he's still Oni. He's not, he's a different Kindred. Different Kiyotsuki.
Ollie would like to address it by saying like, it's, Ollie, not Oni. In case it was just a it was just a misheard thing.
You just see Gauzy like kind of look at you. Oni, in my land, means demon.
Well, in that case, well then yeah. Okay. We all have our nicknames for ourselves, I guess.
This Oni, you shouldn't promise him a good life. It's not like us. We can control our beast. There is still a demon that may come after him. Or he may become a demon himself. Who knows? Fire already comes out of his palm. You cannot promise him the kind of life we have. That we can have, even in his curse. We have to keep reality grounded with him. He can harm those who are trying to live normally. And you just see Charlotte like move towards Gauzy and like take her hands and be like, he's no different. instead heal. I've seen the memories, bits of it. He has a power that most kindred would not have. He is different, yes, but not for reasons. We must give him a chance to live as we have. To live amongst mortals, to live the life to which he chooses without fear, without hiding. If he wants to go to school, take precautions. If he wants to see his familia, is that correct, familia? If he wants to see...
Si, familia.
If he wants to see his familia, we will let him. Lord knows his mother would be very worried, not having heard from his son in 3 days? 4 days? It will also help with the masquerade if we give the right stories. Please the boy's mind. Then she smiles back at Ollie. So, do you want to see your family tonight? Familia.
I'd love to.
I know where they live. I'm sorry I know too much. It's, again, your blood told a lot of things. I promise I won't to pry anymore. You don't need to give me any more of your blood. Just out of curiosity is all.
It's okay, it's no problem, Ollie, like, consolingly says before Charlotte gets, like, too, like, mom version of sorry.
And then she just, she actually brings you to one of her cars, which is driven by the ghoul. He's very happy to be outside. It's like, oh, finally I'm out of the office. Like, I can drive. Like, he's smoking a lot. You can see, like, cigarette trails, and his clothes just reek of cigarettes.
Ollie's not gonna judge that smell.
I see all the cigarettes I gave him have been going to a good old place.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, good, bad, is destroying his fucking lungs.
Oh, yeah, he's a ghoul.
Yeah, he's a ghoul, it's fine. And then, so you guys more or less drive. There's gonna be a cutscene now. Quick.
To Griffin and...
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, his lungs would still be coated in tar. So it would probably still not be nice.
God damn, I wonder what his voice would sound like then.
Then again, they don't need to breathe.
Yeah. Well, no, ghoul still needs to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. They're not... Ghouls are not undead.
Griffin, the meeting of the moms and their newfound sons.
Hey.
God, look at the titas. I mean the mom.
Mamacita! What is going wrong with you? Where have you gone?
I'm so proud.
I'm just going to... I forgot. Where were you guys planning to meet again?
Cafe.
Some kind of cafe that Nico knows.
There was a cafe that was in the Crone's area. Let me see my notes from last time.
Crone.
I'm not sure if I wrote it down, but if I didn't write it down. It was just gonna be a cafe. I know I suggested some kind of cafe near or in the Crone's area. That was about it.
Okay. I'ma just... No one draw over this. And we're just gonna use this place.
This place looks familiar.
My hand
Must resist.
must resist making pirates.
Resist! Resist! Alright. So real quick, this scene, Griffin is sitting across Becca, who's very annoyed, tapping. You guys have been here for like an hour, more than an hour. You guys were supposed to meet someone here. That was supposed to be there. Sorry.
Meow.
Like, it was the meeting. Like, it's now an hour and a half. She's like, you can see her looking at the watch. She's more or less ignored you for the most part. Like, she's like, And then she gets on the phone like, what? Oh, hey Charlotte, sorry. I thought you were someone I was expecting. What? You're looking for someone? Griffin? And she looks up at Griffin.
Who's calling?
Looks like, yeah, I know Griffin. Yeah, right across me right now. Yeah, it's Mother's. One of Mother's. I think it's Niles Childer. Can't say. Gangrel. Yeah. Oh, you want to meet him? Why? Oh, Fred. Let me guess. Ollie? Ollie. First.
Not the gaming movies? That's good.
Yeah, we're in the cafe. Close to Mid City. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can drop by. We're waiting. Good kill time. Yeah. Bye. And she just drops. Would you look at that? Full circle. Charlotte from the movement. Okay, go ahead.
If you want, we can do the attack on Skylar Mansion as a flashback later. Because whatever's going to happen there, unless I die, it's not going to take longer than an hour. Because it's not meant to be, so we can do like all of us probably quite tussled and tired, but we can be here for that and then flashback to that later, so we can have Griffin have some fucking time to do anything.
That's true. Sure.
Samus like probably covered in blood himself.
We'll have new outfits because I would have made sure that we've had more sneaky outfits to do the heist on Skylar Mansion. So we probably have the same outfits we had in the morning, but wore something else while we're doing that.
Fair.
I will ask for details, but a real quick thing. Like in terms of looking around places. I guess, what if you find out that the location you thought was Skylar's wasn't, and you didn't find Emily? Would you still be spending the entire night looking for her and miss Becca's meeting?
Well, I imagine I have enough backups. Like, I imagine Satine would know where Skylar lives. And I know Satine doesn't like Skylar, so that's an easy way. I imagine I could just milk channel Ricky to get more information. I also still have my premonition that I can use on the scene to find the exact house if need be. Especially since it is about someone that's very closely connected to me.
Yeah.
So I imagine... I don't see a lot of ways how Nico wouldn't find out in time. I just see complications arising from what methods he needs to resort to find out in time.
Okay. Fair. But yeah. So like in this instance with Becca just going like, oh, that goes full circle. Charlotte of the movement found your friend. And your friend's looking for you. Ollie. Remember? Friend Ollie?
Who's Charlotte?
Charlotte is a friend. Kind of.
You have friends?
God damn!
Trying hard not to laugh.
Kind of like, does you know that side
To be an asshole about it.
She has these like slightly parted like lips and like she tilts it side like. You're right. I don't have friends. I don't need friends. It's just work associates. No, she just. That's, you don't know me. Nice try. You won't ever get to know me. There are people who've known me for a long time, and you just popped in here. Sad puppy. You're not gonna know anything.
Cat, but hey.
Cat, but hey.
The cat yawns at this.
So it wasn't long before you hear a rumbling of a car in the front. Becca looks And he kind of looks at the phone again, or any messages from Nico, like. She goes, you know, you can,
unreliable.
like, she just sends a very, like, you could just, passive because, like, you could just cancel if something came up.
At that point, a message comes in, 5 more minutes.
So the one that comes in is, you do, at least Griffin sees first, like, this really, somebody in, like, this furry coat, like this, like, fluffy faux coat, and, like, this deep, like, this deep blue dress, and it's, like, with gloves that are white, and, you know, she's shimmying, and, like, that's just like,
Are we sure this intention?
Charlotte! Hey! And it's like, Becca! Oh my god, seeing you in the flesh! You know, all things considered, and she, you know, doing beso. And then turns, looks, oh, you must be Griffin. Ollie, yeah, Ollie.
I really want to be like this. Ollie, oi.
Ollie does arrive there, sees Griffin, says, "Yo, what's good, man? How you been? Been doing good?
Pretty good. I see you made it out alive.
Somehow, some way. Where'd you go after?"
Pretty scary.
Wait, you saw?
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, that's.
Can I pull him away, but...
Ah, yes. And then, like, you can tell, like, Becca's just confused with this conversation. Like, what the fuck? Like, Shinchara goes, "Don't worry, we're all gonna explain this. I did a bit of blood on the
Ollie, like, pipes up in realization. That's why it ran from us. It wasn't just naturally scared off by my strength.
I don't think so, no. It saw me on the roof, I guess, somehow.
Shit.
This place is private, yes? This place very much private? No, like...
As best as it can be.
Does Nico arrive?
Mm-hmm. And I imagine, now that I'm thinking about it, at this point, it's probably with both Samus and probably with Ali in tow, because probably wouldn't have had a point yet to, like, put her off anywhere else, and I kind of also wouldn't want her away from me right now with Skylar going about, so...
Oh.
Man, this is a party.
Well, me thinking if Allie's gonna be there. Because I want it to be played out properly.
Maybe what will be done is Nico would have sent Ali ahead and would have just made Ali sit somewhere else in the cafe so that she would at least still be nearby enough.
It's because like you're underestimating Skylar at this point. Like, can you really find her?
And
you're jumping the gun on finding her when we haven't done the due process of you. I know eventually through roles and stuff you will get Ellie, but not this quick. If that makes sense. We haven't done that scene yet. That's why I was asking how your character would react not finding Allie right away in this situation. Because I don't think it would be that quick. Like, I understand, like, Nico's RPing in a sense that he's underestimating Skylar, which is fine. It plays up the cards right.
Plus, we don't know how many Nos that might be hiding around that house. We don't know the amount of protection they have.
So yeah, that was me asking real quick. How would Nico react to the situation? Would he actually be in that meeting with Becca, knowing that he's like gonna be laser focused to find Adley?
He would know better than to skip out in this.
This is like a quick.
Well, this is just that difficulty for we haven't had that scene, so like it depends on how that scene would have gone at the end. Like if even if he couldn't have found her, if he would know exactly where she is or whatever, then it would be very different. Than this is where the difficulty comes in with the myriad of options available to us to how that could end.
Yeah.
So let's just say, in whatever way, shape, or possible this happens, in case he's still fully on the hunt, this would have been on the way there. And so he did the little like, well, fuck it, I'll stop real quick in between.
Yeah. There's also me doing a little bit of a caveat. No, that's probably gonna rewrite a couple of scenes, but it's okay. We'll tackle the scene for now. Suspend that moment in time.
Oh, okay. So does Ollie see Samus?
Yes, he's there.
Ollie immediately like looks to Griffins and says, "Yo, Mano, you see that guy over there? He's fucking crazy, man."
Yeah, why? What's with him?
Dude, have you ever thought about like fighting people who had motorcycles and you were on just your feet and bare hands?
Not really. It doesn't seem like the thing for me.
Dude was going fucking crazy, man. He was doing superhero landings and shit. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's Samus. You're a superhero now.
Surely you wouldn't be able to do that.
Can you tell me where that was?
Oh, it was at the bridge.
Which the bridge where we met?
Yeah.
Damn. And then
Well,
what?
I don't have a lot
I'm
of
no
time, so let's
hero.
get-
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, I said you were like a hero, but I said crazy beforehand.
Wouldn't most superheroes be crazy to do what they do?
Charlotte goes, "Did I come at a bad time? I was supposed to reunite these two friends and tell you about the demon they encountered. Related to Santi's death."
Not sure if it's a bad time or a good time. But
I believe there's correlation to that demon that attacked both of these childers. Even went after that one too.
Did you actually see that from Ollie's blood though, if Ollie is completely oblivious to it?
You like Charlotte, yeah, like that's actually gonna warrant a interesting conversation why Charlotte knows that.
The cat is going to lift its head at the mention of a certain name, and Griffin is going to feel claws just thinking it to him.
Careful with your
Like,
claws.
deeply.
Otherwise, not uppies next time.
Perhaps this conversation can be for. I'll leave you and news Nico to it. Ollie, we see your friend. We can book another time with Lady Becca. There's a previous meeting to be held.
I guess we could go already.
Well, we don't want to intrude on whatever it is that's happening.
Feel free to sit around. I won't be here for long. I have plenty of
Ollie
friends
would
tonight.
like to make the little joke to Griffin's like, "So, that's your mom, huh? This one's mine."
She doesn't like me calling her that.
Well, just don't let her hear you then.
I can hear that! Like, Becca's like, I can hear you both. What the
Oh,
fuck?
give me your number so I can.
Oh yeah, I'll just text you about the mom things later.
Yeah.
I mean, not mom things, not mom things. He looks back at
So,
like,
Becca,
not
you
mom,
wanted
not
to
mom.
talk?
She goes, right. Ignore the stupid children. I need your help. I haven't heard from Mother for a while. Niles was forced into a sleep. We tried to keep it within the Crone. I don't think I have the strength to handle somebody who's gone through torpor. Especially someone as old as Niles. When he wakes up, he's going to be in a frenzy. Mother hasn't contacted.
Why not just lock him up in a vault with some blood
We
bugs?
have. Mother
So,
has
give him some blood
been-
bugs, let him run rampant.
Mother was with him. We've been keeping watch for days. I haven't heard from Mother since. I just need backup.
When are you planning to make this move?
Soonest, but I'll work at your timetable. I'll probably scout ahead. If you have anyone I can contact, somebody I can use to go with me. I am babysitting a fucking child here. This is supposed to be Mother's job. But she's not here. I just need a couple of people to like go up to Niall's location. Hopefully he hasn't frenzied yet, and I just want to know what happened to Mother. I can't track her phone. I've tried that. Can't be reached.
You've tried that too. How well are you protected?
I use standard GPS for the phone.
Give me your phone.
We could probably get better than that.
She looks at both Nico and Grim like, what?
Give me your phone.
She hands over her smartphone.
And,
lean like over Nico's shoulder a little bit.
yeah, Nico is gonna see if he can go around the system and find his way in.
Griffin casting.
See if there's seeing if there's at least like a last known location that has been in any way shipped.
The last ping, at least from what Becca has looked at, it is the last ping was on Niall's location. That's why she's worried.
Yeah, so then looking for the same signal, seeing if I can find that IP address online anywhere, and see if I can track it that way, and see if I can hack into the phone. It's not gonna go great per se, because this phone obviously isn't made for it, but it's what we have currently at our place. So I'd have to go back home and get my actual systems if I actually wanted to do like a full detail tracking. But I should be capable of doing this at least.
I guess it's great for the job. It's the bare minimum.
So, are you actually helping? Because I'll take the extra die.
Yeah, we'll help you.
Nice. The surprising, like, oh, you know about this. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
oh, right. Yeah, no. Thanks for reminding.
Like, there's probably a way to like look through the phone, even if it's like low bat and stuff like that. So you guys can make your respective roles for technology. I believe it's what's technology, or no, intelligence. Sorry, intelligence technology.
Do I get to add my incognito digital footprint thingy that we never gave a proper name to because we kind of just went with it as a specialty?
Digital footprint. Yeah, that would work. You can add it for this situation because you are looking for someone's footprint. Nice. Okay. Is that already with the +1 from Griffin?
No, that's not Griffin's +1 yet. Let me add that one.
Yikes.
Well, with what limited tech you guys had and with the smartphone, the ping still hasn't moved. You've noticed at least within the past 48 hours, the pin has not moved. The ping, it remains. And the phone might be dying.
Yeah, that doesn't look like as much tech. I don't think there's any cameras around either.
Yeah, good chance you might have forgotten to recharge the phone, but the phone was still there at least. Start of yes, well, probably day before.
If you could just land at least two of your people, just for me to check. I just need, just knowing it's me. And I know I'm not gonna leave this kid with you. The kid's gonna have to go with me. Shit. Actually, Charlotte, do you think you can handle this one? Just carry this child. It's like, oh, children! Like, you just see, like, Charlotte's, like, shining. More children in the sanctum! She's happy. You can tell she's very
Ollie
happy.
would like to say, like, so can we go with them? To wherever they're going?
And, like, Becca's like, and...
Where we're going, kid? No.
You childers. In a fucking frenzy mission. No, I mean, forget I said anything.
Samus leans forward and is like, it's a place where a big fight's probably gonna happen, not for yous to be in. Even I know I could probably not fight whatever is gonna come from that.
Who said anything about fighting?
Yeah, listen to the... Look, I hate this. Look at the Becca's like, I hate this.
Hey, I know how to teach people. He catches up quick once he finally took a moment to sit down.
Well, what does it say? Has she moved? Is she okay? What? Because, like...
What we know is that the phone is still there and is probably dead now. AKA, not dead, but the phone has no charge left, probably.
It's empty.
The last time it was used was a day and a half, a little bit more ago. So, if you think it could have happened in the last day, then we'll probably need to go figure it out, but at least...
Look,
say...
I hope you...
Early yesterday morning, she would have still been fine.
That means I have to go there tonight. Fuck. You don't have anyone to lend for tonight?
You haven't heard the news yet, have you?
What news?
And he grabs the phone that he has the recording on, from last night, and just turns it on, as he is also told, obviously, Ricky, and maybe at this point Satine, to spread this around as well.
Oh, she goes. So, she listens to that. Is that Skylar?
That is Skylar. And Skylar seems to be not taking the news well, and seems to be taking it out on my people as well, in the meantime.
Shit.
So,
Oh,
I'll
it was
gladly
awful.
help you, but I hope you understand I need to take care of my people first.
Oh,
Now, if you help me, I'll be done faster and I can help you faster.
Okay. Well, what help do you need? What can I do? That would explain. There were a couple of files going around, a sound file that was corrupted. And there was like a message of like erroneous sent. Like we were sent corrupted audio files.
Anybody try to recover the audio?
So that came out like just earlier in the night.
And did anybody try?
No, we just thought it was spam.
My God, Ricky, I
Corrupted audio.
swear
might
to
as well try
God.
to recover it.
No, it's just like almost a lot of people. At least I got one, and then they're like, oh yes, I did get one too.
I still have Rebecca's phone in my hand, and I just call Austin.
There's a ringing of the phone, no pickup.
Even though it's Rebecca calling, not me.
You're calling Austin from Becca's phone?
Yep.
Because he still has it in his hands.
It's not picking up. What are you doing with my phone? Like Becca's like, what are you doing with my phone?
Charlotte, you love gossip, right? Why don't you share this along?
Oh,
And
well, not one for gossip, but you know, Skylar, not giving a shit about the court ruling. Well, dragging you into it. It's a bit of a mess. Like, I've always knew she was a bit unstable in the end, but so there's just so many things going on tonight. I hear about Mother, and then there's the Skylar business, and how can we help? How can movement help in all this? other than spread a little bit of the news.
Charlotte, you know I don't have a lot of time. I will help you with this lubricant and getting him situated and make sure that he doesn't
Oh
immediately...
no, I can handle
Yes?
that. But I won't help you.
You don't want my help with this kid?
I can handle it. We're going well along with our investigations with Sandy's dad.
Very well.
You know that Shamir have abilities. She smiles. Like, I understand you're a fixer, but the movement has its ways. More effective ones. We're getting headway, and you have a lot on your plate. If there's any way we can help. Anyway.
Well,
Other than spread
Is
this little audio file.
well, sadly don't have time for proper business practices and to haggle a bit. So how about I offer you a minor boon in the future? And you make sure that everyone's aware of what Skylar is doing. Not just spreading this around, but making sure that everyone's aware for her. And maybe get those NOS off the fucking net.
I will.
See.
Yes. I feel like the corrupted files, you probably made headway in trying to spread the audio, but Skylar might be doing certain things. I will help. I will even go to Austin if I have to have a conversation with her on what's happening. And I'll tell Attorney Dice, get as many of the big members of the council to weigh in on that. Skylar is not acting in decorum, especially on an independent that's a bit of a punch down, and of course a respected individual like you. So I'll definitely get the word out. That's the help you need, and consider this just one fellow kindred helping another. There's no need for boons.
He feels uncomfortable about not having a solid deal, but it's like, I have no time for this. I absolutely have no time for this right now. Very well. I'll graciously accept your help, and, well, I'll hear of you in the future if there's any need for me to help the movement in any matter.
Of course. Now, your family needs you. Familia. And then looks at Ollie. Like, I thought she just learned this word from like, your familia needs you. Go.
Ollie, like, smiles back, like, yeah, familia.
And Nico is very much holding back that, like, bitch, you're not allowed to use that term that way. It's appropriation.
Yeah, and so like, God damn it.
She's doing it again.
she's just like...
And then kind of like just turns to Becca as like, well, I have leads and I have a car. Feel free to join me. And that'll also let you know when I'm ready to help you out. And kind of starts making motions to stand up.
There he goes. Would you like me to call Gossi to help?
Oh. That is a question. That is a question.
Like, you really want her to be a part of this? He just goes like...
No, but I know few people better with a sword.
For the betterment of the children, I can take this griffin off your hands, and you can go about your business, and we will. And if you need help with Mother, I suppose we can have Gossi go there instead to help. Would that help, Becca? And Becca was like, I really don't want Gossi part of this. Like, she might end up murdering Niles, and I don't want that.
You know what, Charlotte? The offer is very kind. Let's say if I don't let you know anything in half an hour, please ring up Gossi for me.
Of course. I'll give her your number or contact.
And he just gives like one of his business cards.
This is a personal number, yes?
You can reach me on that number.
I'll be sure to give it to Gauzy. Now come along, children. You'll go back to home. And we'll leave Auntie Becca with whatever she needs to do. I can still send Gauzy. I was like, I don't want Gauzy. What about Abby? Biden, it's like, why are you giving me all the fucking weirdos? Are you saying my familia is a bunch of weirdos? You're right.
Becca, if it helps, I can send over some mortals who are in the know to at least check out the place.
You really want to send mortals towards a possibly hungry, frenzied gangrel?
I mean, they don't need to know what they're looking for, just need to know to see if the place is a mess or not.
No. No, it's fine. I'll scope it out. It was a mistake asking for your help. Like, she just gets up and starts walking, and then just starts to go. You stay with Charlotte, okay? And once this blows over... Oh, sorry. 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 Oh, okay. Make it roll. Make it roll. You can roll. Okay, so people are warranted a wits and awareness check. Let's fucking go. Everybody, make a wits and awareness check. Even a cat.
I mean, the cat is around me, so the cat will come.
The cat is on him.
Oh, 6!
I've been sitting on this man's shoulder for so long.
Hey! And what about everyone else? Ollie and the cat.
Sorry.
I've been getting a lot of crits tonight.
No awareness. Yeah, y'all cray with the crit.
I believe that might just be a compulsion for me then, because of the messy critical.
Yeah.
With and oh dear.
Okay.
Goddamn.
This is like as Becca goes, Griffin, you're gonna Griffin.
Shall I grab him?
Fuck is... like, you guys see Griffin already like outside, like running. Oh, I have.
I don't think I need to roll this one.
Yeah, I mean, you're around my neck, so I don't think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
I'm in it for the ride.
Yep. It just.
Sama speaks up. Should I grab him?
Please, I'm fucking done with this kid. I don't want anything to do with him. Charlotte, I'm sorry. I'll have Mother interact. I really hope Mother's alive because I don't want to be the one dealing with this.
So,
Pick up the pace.
Denma?
Yes?
Would you like me to be delusional for a little bit here?
Yeah.
Making me see truths, portents, and other figments of the imagination dredged up by my hunger?
Yeah, you can. What are you planning to say?
I mean, in some ways it's up to you, but perhaps I see what potentially awaits us at Naus's place, or perhaps I see the potential bad outcomes if we don't get Ellie soon enough. There's many things I could see that could be very...
Can you roll a Can you roll a d20 and you declare odd or even? If you get the opposite, I'll give a... It's basically a woe... What, a ween and woe or something?
Wheel or woe?
Yeah.
While he's rolling, Grandma DMs.
Oh yes. I'm sorry guys. My bad.
There's so much happening at once, so it's like trying to take bit by bit.
Let's see. I guess odds would be wheel and evens would be woe.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to put an R there.
That's
wheel.
You get this weird it's close to there's like a reflection of water, and insert moon here. I'm gonna have to look up what moon it was on June 10th of 2023. Reflecting on the water. And you're like, she basically runs up to you and gives you a hug. And then kind of like slaps you like, you didn't have to fucking do that. I'm fine. I could have handled it myself. So it's...
It would have been last quarter phase.
Thank you. Then she just gives you that look, and you can see that she's been through shit. Like, you can see, like, a bunch of rope marks, cuts. The tank top she was wearing from the night before is still what she's wearing. And she's
Yeah,
wearing
I think at this point, Nico just walks to the car and doesn't react to anyone saying anything. He is just kind of out of it. Because he's seeing that.
So the part where Samus is going after Griffin.
Yes. So both of you can do a dexterity athletics. See. Let's see how you're.
Do I add endurance to this, which is in my athletics thing, or parkour athletics?
Parkour makes sense. Yeah.
How many people are actually outside? Like, could I get lost in some people?
In mid city, no. This is like a bayou area. It's like kind of like a rural spot.
Well, I guess then we're just running away from the sadness.
Hold on. Because I did forget, is that awareness roll that made me see all this shit and get the compulsion is because of me checking on where the fuck he went. So how do we put that into this roll? Hold on. Because we should make that a part of the roll. Is this me, like, hugging you like I think I'm hugging Ellie?
I hope not, because I'm already outside the door.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
that's 5. That's another crit.
Has every single roll of yours has been a crit so far? It's ridiculous.
Mostly, yeah. I've actually got like a proper crit on this one, so that's 5 total.
Jesus.
Power on this.
You wanna run? Okay.
Is there such thing as casting guidance in here? Can I put guidance on Griffin?
No, I just...
No.
Wait, I reroll up to 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can only reroll 2.
Oh well, I have 5 as well.
So 5 and 5 were.
I mean, you can also still reroll.
I know I can.
No, I did already cause you 2 superficial mental damage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's the question, because like both of you guys can equally catch up, but it's like, I want to do it on an RP scenario because both of you are of equal footing. On like, you're catching up to Griffin, but Griffin.
Try to slip into like some side streets and anything.
Okay.
You know what?
So,
maybe this is how I help, and this is how I would have noticed where he went and shit. Is I try and cut him off with the car.
Maybe.
Like when he's trying to get out of an alleyway, and like, yeah.
Did you pass your composure though? Seeing your
You have your composure still, I guess.
how's your composure? Resolve composure.
I mean, this is my jam at the end of the day. Composure.
Yeah. You're fine. You're gonna like, okay, like you know, all the like, okay, you're gonna save her eventually. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna have that happy ending. So let's just like seize the kid. And like Becca's like, come the fuck. Where are you going? Like shouting from outside the car. Where the fuck are you going?
And then he was like,
I mean, I did ask first, should I chase after him? So he did actually have a head start where I've got to catch up, so.
It's just like, yes! Like, that's Niles.
Griffin just doesn't want to go with some random people. Like, sure, Ollie is there, but hell no.
Is Griffin still within, like, if Ollie were to shout now, he'd still hear him?
Yeah. You would, but he's like very far. And like the only one that's catching up to him is Samus. in the car driving.
Ow.
So what's the distance of compel?
That's gonna be that's gonna need high
they need to
success.
hear you. I believe that's it.
Oh.
Let me check.
So it's just it's like a decent 200 meters at this point.
Compel. Oh, no. Compel. With eye contact, the vampire can issue the victim a single action.
Oh, fuck, eye contact.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, he's looking away, so...
Yeah, it's like his back's turned. Yeah. Run faster!
Is there nothing?
No, like, you can, like, Samus could catch up if he actually, like, he's already, like, overexerted, but Griffin's just like,
So, here's how we might want to do this. We'll let Cairo/Cheshire make a roll and we'll let me make a roll, and whoever wins out of that gives one bonus die to the previous, like, chasing run between the two of them to see if Cairo can get him out of the way of my car, or if my car can block off the entryway to make to help Samus catch up.
I mean, we could just jump over the car.
That was
Why
my
not
thought
do
as well.
that
I
for the
can
next
just vault
thing?
over it.
yeah, because, like, both of
Or you can turn into a
car is
big
like-
kitty. Big kitty sounds like a good idea.
The problem is if you do that, you're also in my vision.
That's true.
You know?
the funny thing is,
There's many things I can do with that when I see you.
fucking runners in this fucking group. I swear to fucking God.
He's a runner, he's a track star.
Whee!
Ollie would like to look at Charlotte. It's like, were we supposed to chase after that?
But it's also just, you know, a suggestion to get to an end of this scene in that sense. To be like, if Cairo comes out on top, then they just get to go, and otherwise we'll, you know. But that's with everyone's consent, if that's a good idea or
I
not.
don't mind that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. So that's a roll with...
running because he doesn't want to get dumped on this Charlotte person that he just met.
Mhm.
Yeah. So... I guess the cat and Nico are rolling.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry?
so... Maybe
Yeah,
we're both rolling wits insight or something along those lines to see, like, if we can outthink each other.
Okay, yeah. Sure, that makes sense.
Story, wits, and which one?
So, insight, wits.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's a fucking tie.
Not yet. Cat hasn't rolled.
Hold on a
Don't make it private. Don't make it
Inside,
private.
so.
Don't make it private. Show it, cat. Show it, cat. No modifier. You don't have a modifier for that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I can do this. Great too.
On God, Noose Nico just got outsmarted by a cat.
You got.
The cat hears the car coming around the corner and just like tells.
Just for a short moment, there's this massive shadow of a giant cat. Just for a short moment, and then it's like gone again.
Oh God, this is funny. It's like I can just imagine because you're a scarf right now. You're like fucking Ratatouille Griffin out of the way.
Just fucking pulls on his
Yeah.
ear or something, steers him.
And
Yeah, I mean,
and I'll be nice.
Why not?
I'll be nice enough not to use my willpower to reroll because that would just get us in a tie again.
So basically, when that happens, Samus gets stopped by the car instead.
Yeah, like
Fuck. Run into the car. Why? Why?
and then Becca's like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. I'm done. I'm just gonna go to like she just starts walking off like I'm like Charlotte. Good night. No, she just walks like I'm done.
After like 2 minutes, she's gonna receive a message. See you at the bayou.
So would,
And then she stops, and then she just fuck, like she swears, like fuck, like, and then she just turns to Nico like, the kid went to the bayou. The kid went to the bayou. He knows where Niles lives. Holy shit!
Yep, I do.
Like,
Ollie goes like, oh, that place? Oh, okay.
like, what do you mean that? Oh yeah, both of you were in the night. Like, then she just, in anger, she just grabs Ollie, like her lips. It's similar to Griffin, like, you both have been a menace in my life. Like, start shaking, like, you've been a menace.
At that point, Nico's just like, Becca, get in the car. The quicker we get this solved, the quicker we can go to the bayou.
God damn it.
Fuck. I can't leave the kid there. Not with Niles. She just drops Ollie. No, I can handle this. I can go there. You guys go ahead to whatever it is. Just go to the bayou afterwards, okay? Go to the bayou. I need to. Fucking, like, she starts running, like, in supernatural speeds, like, swearing all around, like, God fucking damn, this is why we should never have children. Like, fuck you, now. Like, she's just swearing all throughout.
I'm gonna speak to Nico here.
Mr. Tungsten, how much do I need to pay you to just help her out?
Well, I still owe you.
I'm hiring you for a job. I'm hiring you for a job.
I mean, I owe you a few favors for what you've done, so can I may off you think I owe you. Chase after.
Go help her. I'll take care of this.
I'll try to. Where's the bayou, just in case if I lose her?
I can go with.
And just like grabs. Samus, did Samus have a phone
No,
already or not?
He has not had a phone.
He's never had a phone.
I think.
God.
He,
yeah, no, he's
I
gonna.
think no, I think Nico grabs one of his burner phones, and is just like, if anyone calls, if it is not marked as me, don't pick up. And then just puts in the GPS coordinates for the bayou where he needs to go. Follow that.
Alright. And I try to chase after Becca just to try and follow as well.
Yeah. So, the only one who knows where the bayou is, at least, is Ollie and Griffin. Like, Nico wouldn't kind of know Niles' location, because he wasn't...
Well, I wouldn't know the general direction.
And the thing is, you just looked at the last known location of that phone or whatever.
Oh, that's true. You did.
Mm-hmm.
You would give that thing. Yeah, that's true. Hey, oh my god. Yeah, Becca got her phone. She walked away on
Yeah.
And, so you guys, Samus starts to run. Nico goes on his way. Ollie, do you follow Samus? Because Charlotte's just like,
So, would I roll dexterity, athletics, and add endurance and parkour?
No, just
yeah, Ollie would try to follow Samus. Like, wait, I know where it is.
just you only add one specialty, so it's parkour. It's either parkour or endurance.
Okay, I'll do endurance because it's probably a long distance as well.
Yeah. Charlotte just kind of gives you a pep talk where it's like, I know you want to be there for your friend. We'll send some friends along. And go. Just remember not to get too hungry, okay? She hands you over a blood bag.
See, Mama, I won't forget.
Yes, and we'll pick you up from there.
I'm gonna use a willpower to try and keep up to. Actually no, I won't use willpower because I don't know if I use one beforehand.
No,
so.
no, use it. No, use it, because we're near the end of the session.
I'm just.
Gonna get some back next time.
I was just thinking. Okay. So re-roll 3 of them because, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
4. Yeah. Willpower re-roll.
So.
Damn!
Oh
you can do perfect.
My God! You just run past Becca. You're just like on your left.
Yeah, on your left. Like Becca's like, what the fuck?
A child is faster than Becca. Like what?
You're fast. Here's the thing. The funny thing. You're faster than a fucking gangrel. That's funny. That's never funny.
Oh my god. So what's that? That's
Becca's getting the Gaussy treatment.
That's a total of 8.
I know. That's why she's just what the fuck? Like she's just like, and then she's like trying to keep up to you now. It's like that never happens.
I think the shock of it just like slowed it down for like a quick second. Like, what? Will she use one willpower to try and catch up?
Oh no! You just see her transform into a fucking 4-legged animal. She's like, "Fuck you!"
Oh shit!
Do I like roll as well, trying to keep up, or as close as possible?
In the middle of a city.
Yeah.
Alright, which one do I roll?
Yeah.
This is why you own a car! You don't have to transform!
Lord,
I get him.
Nico, we know.
Oh, before that, Ollie, real quick, can you roll a wits and awareness?
You really think
Oh,
you
okay.
have a license?
Wits and awareness, yes.
Oh, I imagine Nico's car has like one of those
okay,
fake license plates that can like slide in front of the actual license plate if he needs to.
Dexterity athletics as well, because as Ollie's running, you notice someone out of the corner of your eye looking at you. Familiar. It felt familiar. When you look, it's like it's that weird peripheral, like you see someone familiar in your peripheral.
Yeah.
Hi, Mara.
For a moment, you thought it was a familiar face. It was somebody you spent a night with in the graves. But when you look, it's someone else.
You know,
Hi,
even if it was, Ollie would just like be petty about it and ignore, keep going.
Whoa!
I mean, like, damn, like if it's the person that killed, Sammy,
Sammy?
Sandy, I mean,
Sandy?
but if it was Pochi,
No.
wouldn't
Sandy.
Sandy,
And
Santi.
Santi.
I hear Sandy, and I'm like, who the fuck is Sandy?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Sandy from SpongeBob. No. But if it is Pochi, wouldn't Samus notice her as well?
You're too busy running.
Make a.
See, the thing is, wouldn't it maybe also be because Pochi can change what she looks like, and Ollie knows that.
Yep.
I know that as well.
Anyways, but I will just declare, because you ran super fast, you probably wouldn't have focus. You're laser focused on getting to.
Yep. Boom! Like breaking sound power. No.
Like fucking fucking.
Tonight on the 9 o'clock news, a man has been seen breaking the stratosphere.
I like how there's me and Becca running, and then there's Ollie just like.
Yeah, you're trailing.
God damn vampire shit! God damn.
Yeah. So
I mean, Samus is basically like a natural athlete at this
I'm
point.
just roof hopping with a cat.
yeah. So
I'd find it funny if like Samus just runs past you without even realizing it.
Fucking laps the entirety of New Orleans. Fuck.
I will ask Griffin to roll for a wits and awareness roll.
Actually,
Want to see me go?
I actually
Want to
kind
see
of
me do
want.
it again?
I kind of want to roll to see if I have like Zoro type of direction.
That would be a wits and streetwise, sure.
No,
So how can we get Pochi and Nico to meet now? Now that everyone else is gone.
I mean, I haven't really met her. Well, I met her, she didn't meet me. If you want to say it like that. Let's use some willpower for that. I have willpower left.
That's nice. Nice. 3 streetwise. Yeah, you're not gonna get lost. You're fine. Because there's Becca and everyone else.
We go to 3 successes. That's fine.
You actually have a way of like noticing something's up with the cat. Like there's like they're a lot quieter than usual. Usually, like since you got your abilities, like they're pretty much babbling. Now it's just too quiet.
I guess I should use feral whispers then.
Yes.
I probably would have done that anyways. Yeah, we
Yeah,
not
you
hang
passed.
up on that. Anything wrong? Speaking to my scarf.
He's noted.
No, nothing's wrong.
Okay.
You
Can
can.
or
Can you do an insight check?
inside. Just straight up inside. Wait, how do I not add anything? Or like, what do I add with it inside?
Wait, sorry. Oh, gotta.
That's 3 successes.
Clearly, there's something wrong with the cat.
Come on, you can tell me. Just you and me. We're buddies,
No,
right?
that's fine. Funny.
Are you sure? Are you really sure? No, you don't have to go to the bayou if you have somewhere else to be.
Actually, wait, you're right. I should be going somewhere else. Cat jumps off his shoulder mid and starts bolting off into a different direction.
Want me to come along, or what's this about?
Wait, are you chasing after the cat?
No, I'm just asking you if you want me to come along or not. Oh, this is something you have to do alone.
The cat doesn't answer, just keeps running.
Oh.
Alright, you know how to find me. You don't have a phone, right? Doesn't seem like a cat thing.
Yeah. Can you do a quick int check? Because, you know.
Me?
Yes, you.
Just straight up intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not super intelligent.
The dice gods want this to happen. So, in this moment, as you're looking at the black, shadowy mass disappear into the night, you look down at your leg. You notice your pants are ripped from the claw marks. And your mind recalls the moment when the cat clawed. That was around the time that Charlotte was mentioning about a person named Santi and their death. And I'm gonna leave that on a cliffhanger.
So many cliffhangers!
So many cliffhangers! So many cliffhangers! So much shit! This is gonna be another stretched out night. Watch it. There's 5. There's gonna be 5 more episodes of just this one night.
You keep pulling us into all of this shit!
Look,
It's not my fault!
you know what's funny? We went from Samus running away from things, and now this time he's actually running for a purpose.
Yeah, I'm the one running away from things.
And the best thing is, he's still gonna get paid for it, despite him saying that I didn't need to, because I'm hiring for a job, so you're getting 5,000 when you're done with this.
Yeah, oh, sana all. Sana all. But yes, we're gonna go through another great session next week. So there's a lot of cliffhangers. Will Nico get to Alea in time? Will Martin actually survive the execution? Will Adriana be able to come to the terms with the fact that she turned her human lover boy into a vampire? All of those things. And
will I diablerize someone above me again?
yeah, and will Ollie ever get out of his pettiness about It's just so find out in the next episode. So. God damn.
Never.
Oh. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know there was just a lot of things thrown at you, but it's fine. That's usual season 1 shit. You know, lots of shit. And then it'll slow down around season 2.
I was still clueless.
But yeah, I'm trying to like bring the group together. And there's all this
Oh, that's gonna be a bit tough with Samus and Adriana.
You know, like trying to bring the group together, and then like
there's someone in the group that doesn't want a certain person in the group.
Hello.
I mean, Griffin is actively running away from this part.
I just ran away because I was getting stuff to other people.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Nico and Griffin had a bonding moment over that phone. I'm sure we can make it work.
That was this moment. That moment right there. Okay, wait. I'm gonna move tokens real quick. Adriana's still in the French Quarter, so we're gonna.
I'm gonna move the
That
cat
guy
a
would have
little
let me
bit.
tag along. I would have come along. But no,
You're
he
gonna what?
tries to stop me.
Where you
Move the
go?
cat a little bit. He's kind of running away from Griffin at the moment.
Okay, you're running away, running away, running away now.
I'm starting to become slightly proud of the baby that I'm taking care of, looking at the other two babies and how much of a baby they are.
I'm not much of a baby. I just don't want to be with people.
Yeah.
Listen, this baby has been getting babied so hard, dude.
True.
That's like
That is what happens when you end up with Charlotte.
Yeah. Charlotte.
I'm like that shit. I'm like the Charlotte.
Oh, what did Charlotte ever do to you? Charlotte's great. What are you talking about?
Dude,
She's way
fucking
too-
Ollie's been getting babied ever since.
Honestly, she's
Oh,
too much
cheap.
for Griffin. She draws way too much attention. I don't want to be around that.
All right, so
Fair,
we will be
fair.
raiding Zen VT, who's
Oh,
playing
let's
Baldur's
go,
Gate.
Sam!
Oh, Sam?
Sen!
She's playing Baldur's Gate!
Yeah, and the raid message is the chase is on.
The chase is on.
Yes.
You and your chasing. Meanwhile, Adriana's like, my boyfriend.
Technically, she's
And
chasing
meanwhile-
something
You
too.
forever now.
Meanwhile,
walk
I
out.
already know that
Not like this.
You know what would be funny? You walk outside the theater, Sam is just sprinting by with like Why are you running? I like DenMother's better.
Why are you running? I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
You're running.
Oh, God.
That was me the whole time. Why are you running? Why are you?
Why are they always running? Why are these kids running?
Oh wait, fuck, wait, hold on.
I have a car.
I mean,
I don't understand.
you might as well pick up Ollie at this point. But yes, thank you everyone for coming by. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's enjoy watching Sen VT in Baldur's Gate 3. See you next time.
Bye.
I got the sub right on.